This is for the ones who were raised on gasoline dreams, for the lug nuts holding tight to the wild red line scenes, for the families, the drivers, the wrench turning crews, for the chrome, the smoke, and the ones who refuse to lose. Where horsepower meets heart, yeah, that's who we are. We're a culture, we're a brotherhood, we are rolling motor fire. Bill Nye Ballard, that's the creed written deep in our veins. We turn busted cars into legends and rust into fame. From late night garage grind to race day stadium roars, every scar on our knuckles unlocked 1,000 doors. We don't back down, we don't break, we don't fold. Every ride we build tells a story worth gold. This is for the ones who were raised on gasoline trains, for the lug nuts holding tight to the wild red line scenes, for the families, the drivers, the wrench turning crews, for the chrome, the smoke, and the ones who refuse to lose. Where horsepower meets heart, yeah, that's who we are. We're a culture, we're a brotherhood, we are rolling motor fire. Here's to the nights when the world said slow down, but the engine said no when we stood our ground. To the ones who grew up rich and when the rest took the easy way, we found our path in the piston noise and we'll ride it every day. Pedal to the metal, this is where we belong. Cars, trucks, monster trucks, loud and strong. Passion, pride, lug nuts, side by side. If you love what you drive, then ride, ride, ride. This is for the legends that started in dusty garages, for the kids who chase dreams through the scars and collages, for the racers who gave everything without fail, and the fans who stand proud when the engines wail. Where horsepower meets heart, yeah, this ain't a phase. It's our passion, our culture, and we'll live it to the grave. Pedal to the metal, forever in our veins. So look out, we're only getting louder from here. Nothing built strong was ever built out of fear. The road is wide open and the fire won't slow, because this isn't a hobby, this is the only life we know. Pedal down, heads high, we're not done. Pedal down, heads high, pedal down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pedal to the Metal, the podcast where horsepower meets heart. From the shine of collector cars to the roar of race cars and the thunder of monster trucks, we've got it all. So buckle up your seatbelt, turn on the gas, and grab your favorite brew, 'cause the ride starts now. And now, here's your host, Roller.
Hey, what's up, man? What's up, guys? How you doing? let's just calm down a little bit. I got Vaughn Long in the front row right there. Jeff West is in the front row, sitting next to the Beer Garden Rowdies. Oh my goodness, that's a dangerous situation right there. Dangerous, dangerous. I want to say hi to all the people out there tonight, man. Come on, let's just calm it down. We got a show to do here now. Save that applause for the superstar. That's right. He'll be on here in just a little bit, man. Just save that applause for the superstar, man. That's okay. Now, come on down. Calm down. How you doing? How y'all doing out there, man? I'll tell you what, we got another packed house, 7,500 right here. Got the lower seats filled up. The mezzanine up there is all full, man. The theater is feeling good, ready to go. Waiter, these 5 down here in the front, cut them off. Cut him off. Watch that, especially that Jeff West. Woo! Vaughn Long too. Dang, man, they'll get the Beer Garden Rowdies out of there, man. Hello there, Carter. Hello there, Debbie. Hello, Texas Rich. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? We're gonna have another great show tonight. Didn't work very hard. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Didn't work very hard at all in trying to get somebody in for this second half of the show. So we moved Atom. He's going to be on the second half of the show, and we're going to hang out with him, and we're going to, Adam's, he's just a great guy, man. He's a musician. He is into the classic cars. He has an Adams open mic here in Parker, and they hosted over to, they hosted all kinds of places over there here in Parker, man. And it's just going to be a fun time for him. Going to be a fun time to have him on. We're going to talk about the music scene in Parker, Colorado, and we're going to try to get some of his artists on and let them have a platform to play their music, man. So it's gonna be a really good show. It really is. So Atom Creech on about 7:15 tonight. But as always, man, we're gonna be playing music and doing this and doing that, a little bit more of this and a little bit more of that, and we'll have us a good time here tonight, man. So I got Carter's on there. Hello, Carter. How are you? My buddy Texas Rich is on, man, and Crazy Vaughn Long. Well, man, that guy, he's crazy, man. I hope you guys' horse won this weekend, man. I hope you had a good time this weekend, and everybody did. There's my cousin Debbie. She's on here. Glad to see you on there, cuz. And all kinds of other people. Let's see here. We got Debbie's on here. And then Kyle. Hello, Kyle. How are you tonight? I hope you're going to enjoy the show. Looks like it's the first time for Kyle Gruzdile. I know I butchered that, Kyle. And I apologize. If you have any complaints, make sure you complain to Texas Rich at C10 America Magazine. He'll take all my negative comments, okay? So, anyway, or you can reply to Vaughn Long. He's on here, and he'll take all my other negative comments and stuff, too. So, Adam, I haven't found your email yet on those songs, so if you get a chance, make sure you send me those before the show. I haven't got them yet, and that's Jeff Richards 327 at gmail.com. Jeff Richards 327 at gmail.com. Make sure you guys have pen and paper. We got a lot of things that we're going to be talking to you tonight about, and we're going to be telling you what's up and what's not up and what's all that other stuff. So make sure you my TV's talking to me over there. Better shut it off. I don't know what it's doing over there. It's kind of like the gremlins are in the house. You know what I mean? He said he sent them, but I don't see them, brother. Let's see here. Hold on just a second. Because that's number one important right now. Inbox. Okay. Yeah, I see it right there, bro. I got 3, so we're good. Thank you, man. I was looking at something else. All right, anyway, if you guys are looking for, some kind of a gift to give out to somebody for Father's Day or, Easter or whatever, car show season's coming up or whatever, you need to call my buddy at Jesse Scott's Creations. His web address is www.jessescott.com, and he makes the light, the spark spark plug light. It's a 3D print. It's a light as it lights up. He can put your company logo on there. He can do all that. I've got myself some. I got Texas Rich one. We've got the pedal to the metal one over here. I'm going to take a look at it right fast. This is it right here. And, it's just, they are amazing items. They're great gift items for that hot rodder in your life right there. If you want to look at the spark plug, the spark plug's right here. I had a couple of them made here for me. This one here happens to have Camaro on it, and then the Yanko 427. But this is a great item, and they're a light. They light up. You can put them in your office, on your desk, or whatever. And they just make, or if you're having a car show and you want my glasses. I don't know what. Want my glasses, Debbie. I don't know what you're talking about. Your glasses. So maybe you have to send that to me and go from there. But anyway, if you're looking to maybe make some trophies for a car show or something like that, you can put your company's logo on there. If your name's Jeff West and you have some giveaways for your dealers every once in a while, man, you can have your auction put on there. They're really cool, and the dealers and everybody else really likes them. So that phone number is 715-721-5999. That's www.jessescotts.com, or you can find him on Facebook at Jesse Scott's Creations and Crafts Studio. So make sure you give him a call. Sticker packs, we got them. If you guys want a sticker pack, the sticker packs are out. I haven't received anything on the new sticker yet, but I've had some people that want stickers, so we're going to send them out until we get the other sticker. We're going to make these stickers for all of them $7. We got the smaller pedal to the metal one. Then we have the Rollin' with Roller and Derek sticker. That's the original one that once these are gone, they're gone. There ain't no more of those. And then we have another larger pedal to the metal sticker. And then we have another hot rod one that says Rollin' with Roller and Derek right here. And then we have one of a motor, and it also says Rollin' with Roller and Derek. We have that one, so we can send those out to you. If you're interested in sticker packs, make sure that you get a hold of me right now. The website's not done yet. We're changing a few things on it, but it's looking really cool, man. I seen it the other day, and we are getting ready to go live with the website, and you'll be able to order all your apparel there, the shirts, and all that different stuff, plus the sticker packs, and watch all the older episodes of Pedal to the Metal, Motor and Music, and it's going to be a good time, man. It really is. So anyway, if you want to order them right now, just go to jeffrichards327 at gmail.com. Tell me you want the sticker pack, or if you want one of the albums we have out. We have Black Tie Soul, we have Colorado Country, we have Cruising the Classics, we have Rollers Promo, and then we're coming out with another one here real quick. So you guys, if you want them, you can have it on a CD, and those CDs are $13 with shipping and everything. Or I can put them on a thumb drive for you, and those thumb drives are $15 with shipping and everything. And some great music, and we just really let you have a good price on them. So let's see here. Let's go into our library here, and we'll play some stuff. Let's see here. I want to get rid of that. I want to go into the library, and it's not wanting me to do that. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know there. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, here. Let's go and play some of the newer stuff here that we got. Let's just see here. We are even making a Latin crossover. Yeah, a Latin crossover. Let's play Mustang Fever. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Roller here. We're listening to Pedal to the Metal, Motor and Music, and the song coming up right now is called Mustang Fever. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
storm begin. Long hood lightning, short back frame, every stoplight screaming out its name. It wasn't built just to roll, it was made to run. Detroit muscle loaded in a smoking gun. Feel that vibration climbing up your spine. Green light drops, now it's go time. Mustang fever burning in my blood. Hear those horses kicking up the dust and mud. Foot to the floor, let the wild run free. Every mile screaming who I wanna be. Chrome flashing like a midnight dream. Nothing alive feels this extreme. Mustang fever, yeah, it's owning me. Yeah, it's owning me. Fastback slicing through the midnight air. Drop top smoking with the wind's own hair. Four on the floor grabbing gears like a fight. Engines howling just to taste that night. From drag strip launches to canyon bends. Push you too hard, do it all again. Checkered flags of broken rules. Either way you're riding with the rebels and fools. Hands tight shaking on a leather wheel. This is more than drive, it's how freedom feels. Mustang fever burning in my blood. Hear those horses kicking up the dust and mud. Foot to the floor, let the wild run free. Every mile screaming who I wanna be. Crow flashing like a midnight dream. Nothing alive feels this extreme. Mustang fever, yeah, it's all that feel the engines under, no place left to hide. Wide lines blur while the world goes wide. Gasoline, heartbeat, red line prayer. Leave you down choking in the rear view air. Some are born to follow, some are born to lead. Some are upward bound for Some are upward bound for Mustang fever. Let it rage and roll. Mustang fever. Mustang. 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 Final return. Still hear those horses. Still feel that fire. Mustang fever. Never
There you go, Mustang Fever right there. Hey, make sure you tune in Wednesday night. We have Rebecca and Darren Schnell from Bigfoot. They run the European Hot Wheels tour. They just got back into America, and they're going to be on the show on Wednesday. Man, we're going to talk to them about their career in driving for Bigfoot and stuff, and it's going to be an exciting show, man. I really, really look forward to you guys tuning into that one, because it's so interesting. amazing. I mean, here is a kid that was raised in Vale, South Dakota, and he meets a young lady that was raised in, I think it is in Cleveland, Ohio, or someplace like that. And anyway, they get together, they meet at a monster truck show, and she is an ER nurse, and was doing an exceptionally good job. And then all of a sudden she just fell into love with monster trucks, and she just put a halt on her ER emergency room nurse career and started driving. And man, I'm telling you what, this girl can drive. I mean, this girl is amazing. So she's brought a lot of information to the industry from a medical standpoint, created some really good safety features for the driver inside of the monster truck and stuff like that. So she's been a godsend, and she was the first female to be in the European Hot Wheels monster truck tour. So I look really forward to seeing them. And then on the 22nd, we have Josh Bumgardner. He's also from Bigfoot driver. And then we have legendary Alan Pizzo on the 25th. Man, this man has been in the monster truck business forever. He's had the Predator monster truck, the Prowler monster truck, and those trucks are just iconic in the monster truck business, man. And he's going to be on. We're going to be talking to him. And then also on the 18th, we have Craig Gould on, and Craig is working with Scott Goodhue, and they have the Classic Car Auction Group, and they're going to be talking about a sale that's going to be coming up here real soon, and they have two of them coming up real soon, a classic car one, and then also a big motorcycle sale. So we look forward to talking to Craig, and he'll be on from the 6 to 7 o'clock portion of the show, and then we'll have Rebecca and Darren Stell on after that. February's already filling up, guys. February's getting big, man. We've got a lot of things going on. We got Lindsey Johnson, monster truck mechanic, crew chief extraordinaire for BJ Johnson, and which is the Gas Monkey car garage truck. And not only that, it's his wife, and she's been in the monster truck business forever, man. So we're going to get the behind the scenes story from the crew personnel themselves, and that's going to be a good one. We've got Bobby Holman and Cody Holman on the 11th of March, and then we have J.R. Adams from Bigfoot on the 28th, and hopefully when Adam gets done with the show, we'll have some more people that want to get in. And Pedal to the Metal is not only excuse me, but it's not only just about monster trucks and motor cars and hot rods and different things like that. We've taken all the shows that I've done in my lifetime and combined them into this one. And we're giving all of the AI artists and all of the regular artists in town that go out to these open mic nights, we're giving them another platform to be able to have people listen to their music, So what's going to happen, like Adam, he sent me some songs in tonight. They're just cover songs, but, we're going to be able to talk to some of the artists that go to his shows and stuff like that go to his open mic nights, and we're going to be able to listen to those folks and listen and kind of catch the backstory on what it took to make that song, and different things like that. So I look forward to the new Motors and Music part, and I think it's going to be a real good one. But tonight, going to be a lot of fun. We're just going to sit around and we're going to talk a little bit of everything, because number one, Adam's one of my buddies, man, and he's into the classic car scene. He's got a Blazer that he's into, but we never see him anymore because he's a firefighter, man, and he's always gone doing something. But we couldn't. Thank God he's around. Thank God guys like him are around, man, and that they are out there fighting them big fires in the mountain areas and stuff like that for us. But we'll get into all that when we talk to him on the show this evening, and then we'll find out a little bit more about his world. So let's go ahead and do another song right here. This song right here is called Texas Cobra, and excuse me, when you make these songs, I wrote this song out and I used Carol Shelby in my lyrics that I wrote down. But I can't use Carol Shelby in the song because Carol Shelby is copyrighted, man. I mean, I just can't use it, and AI will kick the song out every time. It won't even complete a song because Carol Shelby's name's in there. So I had to go into my archives, and I had to find out, did Carol Shelby have any nicknames? And one of them was Shell, and that's what a lot of the people called him, was Shell. But the other one was called the Texas Cobra. And I thought, wow, that's a perfect fit for the name of the song and everything. And this is about Carol Shelby and the Cobra car. This is called Texas Cobra. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Out where the blacktop cuts through dust lived a man who believed in thrust. Didn't follow roads he carved his own, with a rebel heart and a will of stone. Engine screaming were his prayer, freedom ringing in the desert air. People talk but legends prove, some are born with nothing to lose. Texas Cobra, strike fast, strike loud, horsepower rolling like a thundercloud, steel and fire running through his veins, turning wild dreams into runaway trains. When that motor roars, you feel it over. King of the road, the Texas Cobra. Started with sparks and a fearless grin, said let the revolution begin. Took quiet machines and gave them bite, built them mean, built them right. Doubt came knocking, he slammed the door, then built something faster than ever before. Safe was never in his plan, he was gasoline wrapped in a man. Texas Cobra, born to run, chasing the horizon, racing the sun. Every mile left legends behind, proof that speed lies first in the mind. If you hear that thunder rolling closer, make way for the Texas Cobra. The Texas Cobra. He didn't just dream, he dared. Didn't just build, he declared. Some in fate, some leave a sound that never dies. The Texas Cobra, forever fast, ghost in the chrome of a fearless past. Turn the key, let the lightning start. You'll hear his echo in every hot rod heart. Yeah, the highway still leans him over. Long live the legend, the Texas Cobra.
There you go, man. Carol Shelby's own right there. The man, the myth, the legend, the creator of the coolest little car in the world, man. I love that little car. I would love to have one in my collection. I'll guarantee you that right now. And Carter, you are so right. If anything does go wrong tonight, Von Long and Jeff West are definitely to blame. I'll guarantee you that right now. Here's another song right here, one of the countryside songs that I've made, ladies and gentlemen. This here is called Where Do the Good Horses Go When They Die? We'll be right back on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
I remember the day you were born and the way you looked me in the eye. I knew right then you'd be my horse, and then we'd chase the long roads of our lives. From the mountains down to the oceans, through the hills and the open plains, you always stood right there beside me. Never once did you complain. You were steady when the trail got narrow, sure-footed through dust and rain. Didn't matter what the load was, you carried it without a change. Every mile you gave me your heart, every ride you gave me your trust. And that's the reason I loved you, more than words, more than dust. So tell me, where do the good horses go when they die? Do they run through a big green pasture in the sky? Is there fresh water flowing and sweet grass hay to eat? Somebody ride them gentle, keep those hooves trimmed neat. Do they turn into angels or just wait somewhere up high? Where do the good horses go when they die? When the barn feels quiet at sunset and your halter's hanging on the wall, I swear I still hear your hoofbeats like you're answering my call. You gave me more than miles and memories, more than the wind and the rains. You gave me a piece of your soul, and I'll carry that till the end. Maybe heaven smells like leather, and the earth is soft and white, where the fences never bind you, and the trails don't ever end in goodbye. So tell me, where do the good horses go when they die? Do they run through ever beneath open skies? Is there cool shade in the summer, warm stalls when it's cold? Do they feel every ounce of the love they once showed? Do they weigh with a saddle and a soft knowing eye? Where do the good horses go when they die? If you're waiting on some high trail with the sun low and the air just right, save me a place in that saddle. We'll ride again one day into the light.
There you go. Where do all the good horses go when they die? I don't know. I hope they go to a good place, man, and I hope they get to run in a field with all kinds of grass and water and just having a great time. You know what I mean? I wrote this next song just probably right after I got confirmation that my buddy Adam was going to be on the show. And this is called Open Mic Gold. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Music and Motors.
Alarm clock ringing before daylight breaks. Coffee burns and a long road waits. Punches a card, keeps his head down straight. Dreams don't clock in, they don't punch out late. Calloused hands, strings by deep. Songs in his bones that won't let him sleep. Every word lived, every line true. Writing tomorrow when the day is through. He ain't chasing smoke or a borrowed name. Just wants his songs to stand their ground. He's paid in miles and sleepless nights, gas and strings and ballroom lights. Sings like the room might change his life, even when it's quiet as a red light. 12 strings ringing, heart laid bare, truth in his voice, nothing spared if hard work ever turned it'll be open, my goal. One-room walls and a blinking screen, learning the craft in between the scenes. Records it raw, mixes it clean, no shortcuts taking no in-between. Drives past towns that forget his name, sets up quiet, plays the same. Leaves it all on a borrowed stage, lets the music say what it can't say. No crowd too small to give it his best. That's how belief survives the test. He's paid in miles and second chances, been mic stands and hard-earned glances. Sings like tomorrow depends on the night, like one right ear couldn't make it right. 12 strings humming, steady and bold, every note honest, bought and sold. If hard work ever turns, it'll be open, my goal. One true moment, one sincere. A good song don't beg or fold, it waits to be known. He's paid in miles and belief held tight. Long roads home and short goodbyes. Still showing up when no one calls, still standing tall when the silence falls. 12 strings are ringing through hope and doubt. That's what real work sounds like now. If hard work ever turns, it'll be open, my goal. No shortcuts taking, no lines bent, just songs written the way they're meant.
There you go. Open my goal right here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. Hey guys, car show season's right around the corner, and if you're looking to take that display of yours at the car show to the next level, I have got your answer right here. My buddy Texas Rich makes a metal show board and a metal print that is out of this world. If you've got the old cardboard sign that sits in front of your car and it's starting to wither and wave and bend and look just worn out, or maybe you've got that plexiglass one that's sat out in the sun too long and in the hot sun and it's just kind of bent and crooked a little bit, I've got a buddy here, his name is Texas Rich, and he makes a metal print and a metal show board that will last for a lifetime. I guarantee you that right now. It will last longer than anything out there. And they are amazing. And they come in sizes of 11 by 14, 16 by 20, and then a 20 by 30. Now those are the metal prints. Now you can get a show board, which is the larger one, but that can only come in a 20 by 30. And you know, guys, I had my truck in his magazine back in issue 5, and he's getting ready to get started on issue number 9 right now. And this man is busier than a one-arm wallpaper hanger. I'm telling you that right now. And I bet you a nickel to a donut that if you get in, you can get yourself a show print or a show board or a metal print done before car show season gets here. But you gotta call real soon. He made this one for me. This is my article in his magazine, and I have put this up on my display when I go to the car shows, and people stop, they take the time, they read it, and then they walk around the truck. Before, they'd walk by the truck and look at it a little bit and just keep on going down to the next shinier stuff, you know, because I have one of those patina trucks, and you know what? I don't want to paint it. I want to leave it just like it is because I'm happy with that style. But this metal show board has taken my truck's display and taken it to the next level. And it's amazing that this little 11 by 14 print right here would do that, but it really does. I take it, I put it on my radiator support, and I have a bracket that holds it down. And I'm telling you what, man, This is the bomb right here. You need to get a hold of him and get your order in and get your sign made for your car show season. Now, if you are looking to get a hold of him, you can contact him at You can contact him at Texas Rich at C10AmericaMagazine.com. That's Texas Rich at C10AmericaMagazine.com. And he'll tell you all the pricing. He'll tell you how long it's going to be before your show board can be made. He makes it. He sends you a copy of it to let you look at it. And if you approve it, he sends it off to print. And it's usually when he wasn't busy, it was about a 2-week turnaround. Might be a little longer now, but I'm telling you what, you guys really need to get one of these show boards right here for your vehicle. Whether you're a man or woman and you are looking to take that display to the next level, then you just need to go ahead and get that taken care of right there. Also, I'd like to thank Arch Auto Glass. My buddy Art, I've been working with him and a buddy of mine, and we're in the car business together, and we discovered Art through some people that we knew. And man, this guy has a mobile service. He's dependable. He does great work. He's friendly. When you leave, everything's picked up. There's not junk and stuff all over the floor. There's not handprints all over your car. He takes the time to clean it up and make it look good. But he has this mobile service. He can come to your business. He can come to your home. He can come to the bowling alley when you're bowling. It don't matter. If you have a broken windshield or side glass or something like that and you need it replaced, make sure you give Art at Arch Auto Glass a call. His phone number is 720-296-8635. That's 720-296-8635. If you mention Pedal to the Metal Motors and Music and Roller, he'll give you 10% off on installation, man. So that's a good, in the way that glass costs nowadays, any savings is a great savings. So make sure you get a hold of him, or if you can't remember it, make sure you get a hold of me, and I'll give you his number and stuff like that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break right fast, pay a few bills. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. Hey, Lugnuts, take a look at our new partner, 6ix9ine Graphics and Design, a small design and marketing company big on personalized service. They work close with you to get your business noticed with graphics that stand out and get attention. 6ix9ine Design focuses on stickers, decals, and graphics for your hot rods, custom projects, or business marketing. 6ix9ine Design also includes logo design, brochures, signs, business cards, banners, custom apparel, vehicle graphics, and much more. Remember, that's 6 and the number 9 graphics and design. Or go to 6ix9design.com or find them on Instagram at 6ix9design. Hey, Lugnuts, need pick me up to start your day? Then it's time to go to Rise and Grind. At Rise and Grind Coffee in Parker, Colorado, you'll find everything from bold espressos to creamy lattes to refreshing chai teas and smoothies. Whether you love it regular or decaf, we've got the perfect cup waiting for you. Hungry? Grab a hot breakfast burrito and a fresh muffin to go with your drink. And don't forget to check in on our merchandise. Perfect gift for any coffee lover. Planning on an event? Rise and Grind brings coffee to you with our family-equipped portable coffee trailer. Perfect for weddings, meetings, celebrations of any kind. Stop by 475 Singing Hills Road in Parker or give us a call at 480-212-3787. That's 480-212-3787. Rise and Grind Coffee, fueling your day one cup at a time. All right, we're back. We're back right here. Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music is the name of the show. I'm Roller. I'm your host right here. We've got a great show tonight. Make sure you guys stick around, listen to that. But right now we're going to get back to a little bit more music right here. This is about a young man who bought a C10 truck, and he wasn't even old enough to drive it. And the truck that he bought needed a lot of work. Everybody that he had showed the truck to said that truck will never see the road again. It needs too much work done on it, and this young man proved him wrong. This is called Patch Panel Dreams. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Bought it cheap behind a chain link fence. Rust on the rockers, floors all bent. Bedsides eating, fenders torn. But he saw chrome where the metal was worn. Every dollar saved from mowing lawns, grease-stained hands, work boots on. Everybody laughed, said, son, that thing's done. But he saw more than what it had become. Late nights in a cold-lit shed, radio low, sparks overhead. Every weld was a promise kept on a dream he hadn't driven yet. Patch panel dreams and primer hands, hammered hope into rusted plans. Piece by piece it came alive before he ever got to drive. 16 years and a set of keys, small town cheers and nods of belief. From busted steel to showroom gleam, that old C10 was his patch panel dream. The new steel welded where the rod once lived. Fresh fenders bolted, a little more give. Block sand and lines till the arms went numb. Learning patience before freedom comes. Years roll by like coats of paint. Sweat and faith where doubt once stayed. He wasn't old enough to hit the street, but that truck was teaching him who he'd be. Every scar he cut away made room for something built to stay. It wasn't fast, it wasn't cheap, but it was his to keep. Patch panel dreams and primer hands, hammered hope into rusted plans. Piece by piece it came alive before he ever got to drive. 16 years and a set of keys, small town cheers and nods of belief. From busted steel to showroom gleam, that old C10 was his patch panel dream. Paint day came like an answered prayer. Sun hit the curves like it knew they were there. Town stopped cold when he rolled on by, thumbs in the air, pride in his eyes. That truck wasn't just metal and seams, it was time and sweat and teenage dreams. Patch panel dreams on four wheels now. Rust-free truth, he made it somehow. Every mile said you earned this right. Every smile said, damn, that's pride. What he built, built him back, it seems, in steel and scars and gasoline. From a boy with a vision no one believed, to a man behind patch panel dreams.
There you go, Patch Panel Dreams right here on Pedal to the Metal. That's right, we're going to be making it happen for you. This next song up, ladies and gentlemen, is called Daddy's Old Stetson. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
I remember the day he bought it brand new, silver-bellied Stetson, wide and true. He walked out that door standing 10 feet tall, wore it with pride, yeah, he wore it through it all. Never left his side, rain or shine. That old Stetson hat was part of his life. The years rolled by, got weathered and worn, sweating the crown and the brim was worn. Didn't matter none, it was still him. That old hat was a part of him. He said, son, a man ain't a man till he's tried, living with honor and walking with pride. So wear it strong and think of me, 'cause one day I'll be gone. This hat you'll see. He laid it in my hands, looked straight at me, said the silver belly's yours, wear it proudly. Still got it hanging right by the door. Every time I wear it I miss him more. Smells like work and long hard days, dust on the brim from back roadways. He's gone now but he ain't far. Every crease tells me who we are. More than felt and more than thread, more than words he ever said. Every lesson I still believe, every promise he left with me. He said, son, a man ain't a man till he's tried, living with honor and walking with pride. So wear it strong and think of me, 'cause one day I'll be gone. This hat you'll see, yeah, I wear it when I need him near me, when the road gets long and the night ain't easy. Worn and soft with sweat in the crown, but I'd never trade it for a brand new town. That old Stetson made me who I am, taught me how to stand like a man. Yeah, a man stands tall when he stands his ground, keeps his word when the world lets him down. So I wear it proud and I carry his name every step I take through joy and pain. He's gone, but I ain't alone. Got his faith in that old brim I hold. My daddy's old Stetson, worn and true, means more to me than anything new. Yeah, it made me the man I am today. Just me and my daddy's old Stetson, still showing me the way.
My daddy's old Stetson right here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. This next song up here is called Small Town Famous. We'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Just a porch light and a beat-up case. Mama saying, boy, don't run too fast. Playing for the mirror, playing for the wall, dreaming bigger than this gravel path. A radio hum and a six-pack crowd, stars on the hood of a hand-me-down. Singing low so the world don't hear, but I swear I feel them listening now. Every mile I drove, every note I played was a step toward a bigger stage. I'm small town famous, Friday night loud, county fair lights and a shouting crowd. Might not be Nashville, might not be gold, but they know my name when the story's told. Hands in the air, singing every line. Yeah, for a few good minutes, man, I'm doing just fine. Might not be rich, but I sure ain't nameless. Tonight in this town, I'm small town famous. I'm small town famous. Gas station coffee and midnight miles, posters taped on every diner door. Buddy selling shirts out the back of the truck, kids wanna hear that second encore. Granddad's hat in the front row seat, high school friends stomping their boots to the beat. Ain't no limo, just a long dirt drive, but this stage feels 10 feet high. Every doubt I had, every closed down bar led me right here to where we are. I'm small town famous, Friday night loud, county fair lights and a shouting crowd. Might not be Nashville, might not be gold, but they know my name when the story's told. Hands in the air, singing every line. Yeah, for a few good minutes, man, I'm doing just fine. Might not be rich, but I sure ain't nameless. Tonight punching that clock on time. But right now this mic, these lights, this song, man, this moment's mine. Yeah, I'm small town famous, hands in the sky. Sing it with me, let the good times fly. Might not be legends, might not be stars, but we own this stage and this old guitar. Every heart beating to the same refrain, every dream feeling real again. Might not be rich, but I sure ain't nameless. Tonight in this town, I'm small town famous. I'm small town famous. Just a porch light and a beat up case, but I finally found my place.
There you go, small town famous right there. Hey, what's up, Tim Dudley? Ed Beckley in the house right now. What are you guys up to, man? Hey, don't forget, guys, this Wednesday coming up from 6 to 7, we got Craig Gould with the Classic Car Auction Group. He's going to be talking about a couple of upcoming online auctions that, yes, you too can bid on right there in the comfort of your home. If you have a vehicle and you want to put it in the sale, you don't have to take it to where they are. You can take some pictures, send it to him, and you can keep your car right there in your garage, your shop, or whatever you want to do. And they'll do this online auction. When it sells, the buyer comes to you and picks it up. They mail you a check, and all you've done is sit in your easy chair and take pictures of that classic you want to get rid of. So that's going to be a good one. And then right after that, Rebecca and Darren Schnell from Bigfoot Hot Wheels Tour European is going to be on the show, and we're going to be talking to them about their career and the monster truck business and stuff like that. But tonight, guys, I'll tell you what, man, we're going to just chill out. We're going to talk to our second artist that we've had on the show. Tim Dudley was on a while back, and he's a tribute Elvis singer. And tonight we have Atom Creech on, and Adam is a man that has a open mic night at different bars around the Parker and surrounding area, and he allows people to come in and let other people hear their songs. He gives them this platform, and it's called Adam's Open Mic. And you can go on Facebook and you can Google it, and you can excuse me, you can listen to some of Parker's finest artists, man. There's some good ones in there, man, and he is going to help me get more artists on the show. And I look forward to this relationship. But he's going to be on tonight. Him and Frenchy and all the gang, you know, they're going to be hanging out with us and stuff. And they're going to be playing some of the songs that they remastered and stuff. And they don't have anything of their own right yet because, you know what? Number one, they're all busy. They don't have time to go in there and write songs and stuff. They do some great cover band stuff. And then he's busy with this open mic night and different things like that. And then plus he's a firefighter and he's usually gone. I'm surprised he's even going to be around, you know. So that's going to be... That's going to be tonight's show. We're going to sit around. We're just going to listen to music. We're going to play music. We're going to talk about collector cars because Adam, he's into the collector car world. So is Frenchy, and man, we're just going to hang out is what we're going to do. But Wednesday night is going to be a great night, guys. So make sure you tune in for that show for sure. This next song up, excuse me, is called A Month on the Road. My dad had some friends. They were car dealers down in Lubbock, Texas. And these guys enjoyed life. And this guy was named Jimmy Ray Brock. And Jimmy Ray had the luck one time of going on the tour bus with Willie and Waylon. He was good friends with them, and he went on their tour bus. And my brother said it wasn't quite a month. He said he thought he lasted about 2 weeks, and then he said I couldn't take it no more. And these guys could party, and he said, but Willie and Waylon and those guys, they were professionals at what they did, and he said he had to catch a plane home because he said he tapped out. So this next song right here is called "A Month on the Road," and basically what it is, it's a month on the road with Willie and Waylon, and it's from the eyes of my one of my dad's best friends, Jimmy Ray Brock. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Packed up the bus, tires hitting the line, sun rising early, whiskey on my mind, Willie strumming low, Waylon growling deep, the boys laughing loud, no one got no sleep. Big city lights, crowds waiting outside, girls in the front row, eyes open wide. Every night a story, every mile a song. That month on the road felt way too long. Oh, a month on the road with Willie and Waylon, bright lights, loud nights, and the songs go on. Smoke in the air, cold drinks in our hands, singing with the boys all across this land. Every city, every crowd felt alive. The longest month of my damn life. Yeah, the music never stopped, the fun never died. Just me, Willie, Waylon, and the boys on the ride. Tour bus nights, the guitar strings humming low, laughing, joking, watching the neon glow. Every bar we hit, every stage we played, hearts beating fast and memories made. Girls in the crowd, boys in the back, smoke and laughter along every track. The highway stretched, we didn't care, with Willie, Waylon, and the boys everywhere. Oh, a month on the road with Willie and Waylon, bright lights, loud nights, and the songs go on. Smoke in the air, cold drinks in our hands, singing with the boys all across this land. Every city, every crowd felt alive. The longest month of my damn life. Yeah, the music never stopped, the fun never died. Just me, Willie, Waylon, and the boys on the ride. The lights fade slow, the bus hums low, stories and laughter everywhere we go. The whiskey warms, the guitars wait. That month on the road, we couldn't fail. Oh, a month on the road with Willie and Waylon, bright lights, loud nights, and the songs go on. Smoke in the air, cold drinks in our hands, singing with the boys all across this land. Every city, every crowd felt alive. The longest month of my damn life. Yeah, the music never stopped, the fun never died. Just me, Willie, Waylon, and the boys on the ride. If I close my eyes, I can hear that sound. The guitars, the laughter, the wheels rolling down. That month lives on, etched in my mind, with Willie, Waylon, and the boys for all time.
I can just imagine what it was like on that tour bus. My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. Guys, we're just a little bit away from the 7 o'clock start of the second part of the show, but we're going to play a song right here. It's called Two-Steppin' on a Honky Tonk Saturday Night. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
All week just for the weekend, punching clocks, counting down the time. Me and the boys, yeah, we're all leaning toward a jukebox and a neon sign. The girls will be there looking sharp and dressed just right. New outfits glowing under neon light, looking for a belt buckle they can make shine bright on a honky-tonk Saturday night. screen door swings and the smoke rolls in. Bar stool scrape on a hardwood floor. You can feel that buzz right under your skin, like you've been here 1,000 times before. Yeah, we're two-stepping on a honky-tonk Saturday night. Band fires up, man, it's feeling just right. Cold beer clinking under sawdust lights. Hearts beating time to a fiddle tide. Laughs get loud, worries fade out of sight. Every wrong feels a little more right. Yeah, we're two-stepping on a honky-tonk Saturday night. Band hits the stage, drummer counts it down. Steel guitar starts crying sweet. Boot heels thump as the floor goes round, spinning circles down to the beat. Strangers smile like they've been friends for years. Hands in the air, not a care nowhere. Every song sounds better when you're right here. And the night's still young, yeah, the coast is clear. Bartender grins, pours another round. Someone laughs at an old inside joke. That little red dress is spinning me around. Under them lights and a little bit of smoke. Yeah, we're two-stepping on a honky-tonk Saturday night. Neon humming like it's holding us tight. Long week gone by, the second chorus hits. Yeah, this is as good as it gets. Hands held close, boots moving just right. Every dream feels with inside. Yeah, we're two-stepping on a honky-tonk Saturday night. Ain't nobody checking clocks anymore. Ain't nobody thinking about Monday blues. If there's heaven hid behind a screen door, it probably sounds just like this tune. Fiddle screams, crowd yells one more song. Sweat on the wall, but we don't mind. Hold her close while the night rolls on, trying to slow down time. Yeah, we're two-stepping on a honky-tonk Saturday night. Band still playing like it's the last light. Boots worn down, but the spirit's high. Moon hanging low in a Texas sky. If tomorrow comes, it can wait outside. 'Cause right now, man, we're doing it right. Yeah, we're two-stepping on a honky-tonk Saturday night. Door swings shut, but the memory's tight. Still humming that song in the morning light. Yeah, me and the boys will be talking about that honky-tonk Saturday night.
There you go, two-stepping on a honky-tonk Saturday night right here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. Ed Beckley, we have a gentleman that is an entertainer and an open mic host from Parker, Colorado. He goes around and does open mics for people that want to have a platform to play their music here in the Colorado area. I had some drivers lined up, but man, everybody is working at a show this weekend who I tried to call, so I just decided that we were going to open up the show to the music portion of it tonight, and we'll come back with a strong monster truck show on Wednesday with Rebecca and Darren Schnell. So we're just a few minutes away from starting the second half of the show, and you know what? I'm not even gonna do my intro for the second half or anything like that. I'm gonna play some more songs right here. This one here is called "Who's Gonna Play Willie's Guitar." We'll be right back on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
In the early days, a Texas boy with a dream, Willie bought him a guitar with a voice like kerosene. Through the smoke-filled bars and the neon nights, they found their sound beneath those honky-tonk lights. That old guitar was more than wood and white, carried every heartbreak, every flame of his fire. They rode them highways, coast to coast,
Played for the drifters, the lost, and the folks he loved most. On every tour bus rolling through the dawn, that faithful old guitar kept strumming along. Hit after hit, song after song, Willie and that guitar proved each other strong. So who's gonna play Willie's guitar when he's gone? Who's gonna carry those memories on? Will it rest in a museum shining under soft lights, or hanging Hard Rock Cafe, a treasure of those nights? Or will some young dreamer with a heart full of scars be the one to play Willie's guitar? It took a beating, got busted, but never gave in. Just like Willie through the losses and the wins, that old guitar knows every story by heart, every tear, every laugh, every humble star. Some say it's magic, some say it's fate, but it's Willie and that guitar that made the legends they made. Maybe it'll rest in a hall where the great ones stay. Maybe Hard Rock will proudly give it its place. Or maybe it'll find a kid on a porch somewhere, picking old songs on a summer night's air. Whoever holds it better know who they are, 'cause they'll be playing more than strings on a scarred up guitar. So who's gonna play Willie's guitar when he's gone? Who'll keep that outlaw spirit living on? Whether it's behind velvet rope or in a young troubadour's arms, someone's gonna feel that magic charm, yeah. Long as the world still loves a country star, someone's gonna play Willie's guitar.
All right, that's who's going to play Willie's guitar, man. Hey, I just got a text message from Rebecca and Darren Schnell. They are in Germany right now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. They're headed to the airport, and they're going to get in contact with me when they show up in the States tomorrow sometime. They're going to be tired. They're going to be real tired. But anyway, she approved the song that I made for them, and so I really appreciate her doing that. But anyway, right now in Germany, 3 o'clock in the morning, and going to the airport. You know, that's the thing about, and Ed Beckley's in here and stuff, and he can testify to this. You know, you guys think it's just easy, just putting on these shows, and you don't see what goes on behind the scenes, all the traveling and all the hard work that you got to do to get to the show. It's just amazing what it takes to put a production on like a monster truck show. So that just proves to you right there that they're going to be well, she'll probably sleep on him and her will probably sleep on the plane tonight and not have any problems. So we're going to do one more song before we get ready to call Atom. And this is called Jack Daniels Saturday Night. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
On Monday, I turned the key and the motor died. Truck sat still in the driveway. Bills on the seat, coffee gone cold. Sun came up the wrong way. I kicked that tire, said a short prayer. Had places to be, but I wasn't going nowhere. On Tuesday, I showed up just like I always had. Heart had low, boots laced tight. Boss shut the door, wouldn't look at me. Said, son, we're making cuts tonight. I shook his hand, walked back outside. Lost my job with a noonday sky. On Wednesday, the
mechanic named the cause. Wrote it down and slid it my way. Said that engine's done, it won't run again. More money than I could ever save. I folded that paper, put it in my pocket. Knew right then I couldn't stop it. Thursday, words turned sharp and loud. Kitchen walls heard every sound. She said she's tired of barely getting by. I said I'm trying, she just cried. We stood there both too proud to bend, saying things we couldn't mend. On Friday, I woke up to an empty room, silence where love used to be. A note on the table in her handwriting said she couldn't live like this with me. Don't call, don't follow, don't try to stay. That goodbye took her in the light away. Saturday night, so here I am on a Jack Daniels Saturday night. Week finally broke me down. No truck to drive, no job to hold, no love left hanging around. I didn't plan on ending up here, didn't see it fall apart this fast. But when a man runs out of answers, he drinks to the week that passed. And Saturday night, Saturday night, when you've carried all you can stand. Some weeks don't just test a man, they break him where he stands. Maybe Sunday brings a little light, maybe I'll try again someday. But tonight I'm learning how it feels when hope meets whiskey halfway. One last drink, then I'll head outside. Cold air cuts like a straight up truth. Long hard week carved in my bones, ending right here in this barroom booth.
There you go. I mean, I think there's probably not one of us that hasn't. There's probably one of us that not had a Jack Daniels Saturday night in their lifetime. Maybe it happened before you could drink Jack Daniels. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and do the intro song. So I got a place to splice and cut when I put this up on YouTube. So we'll be right back here with the second half of Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pedal to the Metal, the podcast where horsepower meets heart. From the shine of collector cars to the roar of race cars and the thunder of monster trucks, we've got it all. So buckle up your seatbelt, turn on the gas, and grab your favorite brew, 'cause the ride starts now. And now, here's your host, Roller.
Hey, we've already been here. We've already done this. Yeah, what's up, everybody? Second half right here, part 2, Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. Come on. Let's just bring it down. Let's just bring it down a little bit right here. We got all my guys up front here. They're having a good time. Everybody in the back looks like they're having a good time. Mezzanine section. What's up there, man? What's up there in the high seats? How y'all doing tonight, guys? We got a great show this evening here. We have a open mic man, the myth, the legend. Atom Creech is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be talking to us about Atom's open mic and talking about classic cars, and he's going to be talking a little bit about everything, man. I'm going to just go ahead and. We're gonna try to get a hold of him right now here. Let's see if we can. It's going to be 5 minutes early. Adam, I hope you're here. I'm going to call you 5 minutes early, my brother from another mother. But me and Adam, we became friends through. I'll give you a few seconds here. We've been friends through our Parker Cruiser group, and then I met Frenchy. And Frenchy, I didn't know that Frenchy even played. Of course, I never knew that Adam played until. He played one time at one of our car shows, and I was like, wow, I didn't know you could do that. And then him and Frenchy and all the band got together, and we have a big Parker Fest, big car show every year down in town in the downtown of Parker. And the band, they set up and they played and they jammed, and man, it was good music. It was a good time, and everybody was dancing in the streets and just having a large time right there. But anyway, Adam goes around to the different bars and in the area, and he has an open mic, and he gives artists a chance to play their songs and let them be heard. And it's really a great idea, man, because, a lot of these folks, they'll probably never get picked to have a music career or anything like that. And, they want people to hear the music they've made. It's like me. I just enjoy people listening to the music that I make. Either you like it or you don't. If you don't like it, then don't listen to it. If you do like it, then kick back and relax, man. That's what it's all about. And that's what happens at Adam's open mic nights. These guys come in, and guys or gals, and they play their songs, and people listen to them and chill out and just have a good time. And that's what it's all about, man. Just enjoying life and enjoying what people do for a living. It's just like Tim Dudley, Tim, he does Elvis, and man, I'm telling you what, the man is just an entertainer, and people come and hang out and listen to him at his shows and different things like that. And the man has really played the part well. He does very good at listening to Elvis and stuff. And Vaughn Long's back on there. Hello, my brother. So let's go ahead and let's give Adam a call here, and we'll see what he's up to. I know he's been listening to the show. I've seen him in there. And I think Frenchy and the band, those guys were listening too. Okay. Let's just see if this is going to work. Uh-oh.
Your call cannot be completed as
What?
dialed. Please check the number and dial
Adam.
again.
No es posible realizar la llamada tal y como se marcó el número.
Let's try this again here and see. I don't know what the deal is here. I know because I've talked to him on this phone. See? 1, 2. There we go. All right.
There.
What is up, my brother from another mother?
Not much. How's it going, Mr. Jeff Richards?
Dude, I am just enjoying life. I get to play music, and I get to talk to my friends and catch up with friends I haven't seen in a long time. And life's good, man. I get to go auctioneer a couple times a week, and it's just, you know what? I got a good life. I'm blessed, and that's all you can ask for, correct?
You're damn right. Living the Colorado dream.
That's right, exactly. I know one thing. I'd be living the Colorado dream a little bit better if it was summertime and I was out there at them shows hanging out, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, it's almost thing. It's, like you said earlier, fake spring or fake summer, yeah.
Yeah, guaranteed. So, this year with things being so dry, dude, I bet you're going to be a busy man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably, Yep, especially in the West Coast. It's not much has happened out there either. So,
Right.
yeah, we're looking at a big year.
How's the open mic nights going?
Oh, it's actually going really well. I've got 3 of them currently going right now at 3 different venues: the Wild Goose Saloon, Pines Barn Grill, and Stagecoach Saloon.
Uh-huh.
And I'll let y'all know in a week or so where the next one's going to be. We're coming up with another one. And I'm just kind of working my way south and all over the state, anywhere that I could get people on that stage and get their talents known and seen. That's what I'm trying to do, is get everybody I know up there to show off what they got.
Right, exactly. So, when you're out fighting the fires, of course, you can't really do very much. You got to be right there on site and stuff. But have you ever held an open mic night at one of the local taverns there while you were fighting fires? Do you guys get days off or anything like that?
Well, occasionally we get a day off here and there, but I have been to one in Oregon, hosted by Scott Crabtree up there. And he's a great guy, great host in Sisters, Oregon. And I actually, I will host them on the base camp of the wildfires. So, we'll pick a Friday night or something and say, hey, everybody come by and bring your guitars. A lot of folks bring their guitars and their instruments out there to the fires. And they'll come by. We'll have a little hoedown, on a certain night. And, yeah, well, I actually hold them out there at the base camp.
Now, do you do like a Facebook Live where people can tune in and watch?
Well, I have mostly. It's hard to do the Facebook Live when you're out there
in the middle of nowhere.
So I usually just do it by video and post it afterwards when I have a signal or what have you. So
right. Is there some good talent in the firefighters out there?
Oh, you bet. You bet there is, yeah. I've met guys that have songs on all kinds of platforms. They're already established artists in their area. So yeah, I get to meet a lot of talent out there as well.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man. I bet you it's kind of because do you work with the same crew all the time, or is it different people all the time?
Well, I work with a company, and we have the same crew that works for our company. But you're around, gosh, you meet people from everywhere. I mean, there's firefighters from Denver and South Metro and in Washington and Oregon and everywhere. So you do get to see people from even Australia.
Wow.
Australian firefighters come over to help us in Washington this year. So you meet people from all over. And we were up by Canada. We had some Canadian firefighters come down and help there. So we meet people from all over the place out there.
So how did you get into the firefighting? I mean, how did this all take place?
Well, after I moved here from Oklahoma, I answered an ad for a job and did the training, went through the wildland training, and got certified. And then my first year was out at Cameron Peak up here in Fort Collins.
Wow, that's kind of crazy, man. So tell me, what is it like when you get to see your very first airplane fly over you and drop fire retardant or water on a fire? That's got to be a rush, man.
Yeah, there ain't nothing like that as long as you get out of the way.
Well, yeah, you got. I'll guarantee you got to be out of the way for sure, especially with the fire or the water too, man. I mean, that water is heavy coming down in that big of a bunch,
Oh yeah. It could be up to the big planes and all 3,000 to 5,000 gallons at a time coming down
at one time. That's yeah. You better be completely out of the way. Have you ever seen a plane come over and scoop up water from a reservoir or something like that, and then take?
Of course.
Oh, that's got to be cool.
Oh yeah, in Helena, Montana, they were doing it 200 yards from us.
Wow.
They skim the lake, and then they'd go up and drop it, and then they'd come back and skim the lake again. They had 4 planes going constantly, just as fast as they could go.
Wow, that's just crazy. Those guys are amazing pilots, especially when they get up in the mountainous areas and stuff, and they got to get in there and fly real low to those cliffs and stuff like that. Those guys are they're really, really good. They're crazy and good pilots all wrapped up into one.
Yep. The crazier they are, probably the better they are.
Yeah, I would think so. Do you find that a lot of them maybe have a little bit of military experience flying the planes?
Yeah, there's several. I was actually on the heli base at Cameron Peak, and was tied in with the helicopter base there. And there were several. There were 3 or 4 Vietnam veterans that were there, and believe me, you can tell a Vietnam vet when they fly over a civilian when they fly just by watching them. Yeah.
I bet you so. My cousin Debbie's online tonight, and she's always watched the show every Wednesday and Sunday, and she wanted to know any fish in the water dumps as they dump the water. Do you think they scoop up a few fish every once in a while?
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Yeah. Yeah, that's unavoidable.
Well, that's right, exactly. I'd hate to be a fish though, just swimming and just enjoying the day, and all of a sudden you're in the belly of a plane going over to get dumped on a fire. I guess your dinner's served, huh?
Getting dropped 1,000 feet down to fried fish.
Dinner is served. Exactly right. So. When did you start playing music, man? How old were you?
I was 4 years old. I was 4 years old and started playing piano.
Wow, man.
And then after that I was in band in middle school and high school and all that, played a bunch of instruments there, and then I taught myself how to play the guitar and then the drums, and so just went from there. It's basically all self-taught, except for the horn instruments and all in band and all. But
now, did you come from a musical family? Is there other people in your family that were musically inclined?
No, that's why my sister was in flags, because I'm not in the. Nobody knows where I get it from, actually. So it's just a blessing, I guess. It's just come out of nowhere.
Was it, when you started playing the piano, was it lessons, or did you just have a knack to start playing the piano?
Well, I started on my grandmother's organ, actually. And, she taught me, the notes and the C, C, F, and G chords and all that.
Right.
And then she just told me what the music staff, the notes and everything, and I just picked it up from there. And then a lady down the street, I used to mow her lawn, and she'd let me play her piano. And so I just practiced on her piano and, worked my way, just, looked at books and learned from books.
Wow, that's amazing, man. It's interesting the path that people take to do something that they have a passion about, and I can tell that you guys have a passion because just the hard work that you put in and different things like that, and you're busy enough with the firefighting and stuff, and then now you're doing open mics and stuff, and it's just got to be the love for doing the music.
Oh, it is. Yeah, music's the world's best medicine.
It is.
And no matter what language it's in or what have you, you got those 12 notes to go off of, and people can do so much with 12 notes. It's amazing.
Sure. Now, some of the open mics here in Colorado, we have some pretty good talent in Colorado.
You're damn right. Oh yeah. There's just come to one sometime, and you'll see the talent that I have new people. Dang near every single time there's somebody new that shows up. So that tells you that there's a lot of musicians out there that, and that's why I came here, because I was told that Colorado has music on every corner. So if I want to do more, to come here. And so that's why I came here, and they were right. It is is everywhere. So
wow. Well, the thing is that, like I told everybody earlier, I didn't know that you and Frenchy played. I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden one day you guys are up there for the big car show and you guys are jamming and there's the band. I'm like, wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing, man.
Yeah, I think we're probably one of the only bands that play Parker Car Fest, and probably only will because of the noise ordinance there. So, I think we may have been just as loud as the Burnouts. I don't know.
You were louder than the Cackle Fest, maybe, huh?
So sorry we ruined it for all the other bands, but yeah. Anyway, so no, but yeah, Frenchy and I we met at Parker Car Fest, and we were parking cars right there by the local, and we got to talking, and he's like, he said, so like, I heard you can play some music.
Dude, you're doing exactly right.
So like, I heard you could play some music, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play music, and so we got together, and, and so we jammed, and then I asked him to be in my band, and then, Paul Frenchy and I were the founding members of Atomic Experience. Yeah, and I have guys texting me saying I'm waiting, staring at their phones. Anyway, but yes, we have so we formed the band Atomic Experience, and we've had several, members throughout the past 3 years. We've been together 3 years now, and we played some good events and some good places, and so we're still going. So
that's right, exactly right. Well, if you got some people on the phone, why don't we talk with them? Who do you have on the phone first?
Well, let me see here. Let me add people here.
Okay.
Let's go to. Let's see. We'll go to Frenchy. See how many I can get on here. There he is. Hello. Are we here? Can you hear us?
I don't hear.
All right. You there, Roller?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, he's drinking. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I got Frenchy on here.
Okay.
Now, let me call Mr. Paul.
We didn't hear Frenchy say he was on the line. Is he on? I mean, I didn't hear his voice.
Okay, Paul, you're on, and we are merged.
Okay.
Let me see here.
Okay.
I'm going to add Rob now.
Okay. I just heard somebody say okay.
Me, that's Paul.
Hey, Paul, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
Good, man. Thank you for being on the show, man. I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, this will be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, Rob. Good.
It's a different experience, We created Pedal to the Metal Motors and Music because I used to host an indie artist music program at Castle Rock Radio. And I had all these names from different shows that I had, so we combined them all into this. And we're just giving a platform for people that play music to let other people hear their songs and discuss what's going on behind the creation of the song and different things like that. So, and we're also opening it up to AI music creators like myself. There are a bunch of people out there creating some really, really good music, and I want to give them a platform to let everybody hear their stuff and different things like that. Some of it I don't understand, and to be on the show we do have a certain criteria. You have to have radio friendly music, and we don't want any of that bad language or anything like that, and we'll listen to a little bit of everything, man. It doesn't matter.
Hey, is Rob on?
Yes, I am on for sure.
There he is.
Hey, Rob, are you there?
Rob's here too.
All right, we're all here. Okay.
Rob and Frenchy and all the gang, man.
Find Deadbird. Let me try to get Mr. Deadbird on here. See real quick. See if he's available.
Gavin. Yeah.
Gavin is not available tonight.
Oh, he's not? Okay. So who all do we have online then? Adam?
Well, sounds like you have Rob, Paul, Adam, and Francis so far trying to get Dead Bird on.
Okay.
Dead Bird is an amazing artist as well.
Well, I didn't know that the phones could. I didn't know you could do that many people on the phone at one time like that. That's pretty cool. I've learned a new trick.
So I didn't either. So I guess we can.
we get to learn something new every day, right?
Right. I figured I'd just try it and see how it goes. Jim.
Yeah. Hey, why not? Why not? What's the worst we can do? Lose connection and call somebody back, right?
Yeah,
Right,
get for the connection.
So let's start with the other guys. I'll let them talk about it a little bit.
All right. Well, let's start with Rob then, okay? So, Rob,
Sure.
what got you into the music? When did you start?
I've been playing music since about 4 years old. My mom gave me Suzuki violin lessons, which was kind of cool to kind of have that structure. Then transitioned over to piano until about 10 or 11, and then kind of wanted to get into guitar just to get chicks, like most people. So I got a guitar when I was 15 or 16 with some paper out money. My dad took me to a local shop, and I got a little starter kit. And one of the best pieces of advice ever was, get a stand for your guitar so it's out.
Yep.
It's accessible. And my current situation, I have guitars everywhere, so everything.
That's cool. That's cool, man.
Yeah, and then yep.
I have a real beautiful.
And then
go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say I played guitar for years, and then I had a buddy that needed a bass player for a band. Like a lot of folks, that's kind of how you get into it. So
sure.
I had one sitting around that I used to record, some stuff. But yeah, went in and kind of started learning that, and really just appreciated the role of the bass in the band. So that's kind of how I came to be the bass player for Atomic Experience.
Right. Well, what was your first song that you learned?
First song I learned on the bass was actually one that I was recording. It was Hotel California.
Really? That's a cool song, man. I love that song.
Yeah, we were putting a little track together just with GarageBand and Logic Pro with a buddy. He actually owns part of a hotel in what's the place called? Palau. It's like Southeast Asia.
Wow.
Tiny little island. It's gorgeous. But anyways, long story to say, we were recording that for like one of their reopenings or something. Like they had a kind of a soft launch thing, so we put that together. So that was the first bass song that I played. So it was good.
Did it take you long to learn it?
Just kind of piecemealed it, pretty much
right
by ear. I kind of just picked it apart, and yeah.
Well, good. So you're kind of like almost a kind of a prodigy then, right?
Not really.
Not really?
I would say no, hard work beats talent any day. Right?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
I put a lot of work in. So, but yeah, I mean, there's a certain ear. I think that you can. I think that's also developed. I think a lot of people can, think that it's natural, and maybe it is to a certain extent, but I think a lot of people can get into it that didn't think they actually could.
Right.
Given the right kind of instruction and everything, and with all the information that's out there today.
Sure.
It's more accessible than ever to get into the music stuff.
Right.
That dedication is natural, though.
So, Rob, what do you think? And I'm going to ask every one of you guys this question, but what is your opinion? And whether it's good or bad, I don't care. I mean, for what's going on in the music industry right now with all this AI music, because somebody like myself will never be able to get up on stage. I can't sing. I can't play a guitar. I have a beautiful Ibanez acoustic guitar here in my office right now. I'm looking at it. It's a black guitar, and it's been played by Gary Ridgerath of REO Speedwagon. He's got it. I got his signature on here. Buddy in Amarillo, Texas, by the name of Andy Chase. He gave me the guitar, and the guitar, I've had guys borrow it for sessions and stuff. It just has a very beautiful, beautiful sound. In fact, it has a hole in it where Gary Ridgerath dropped it and put a hole in the guitar. So it's kind of like this iconic hole, that nobody wants to fix or anything. But the guitar has such a beautiful sound. When somebody that knows how to play it, a guy across the street was in a church band and he borrowed it a lot, and I couldn't believe that guitar had such a great sound. And he was always telling me, if you ever want to get rid of it, just let me know and I'll buy it from you. And I told him, I said, no, I'm not interested. But back to the question is, what do you think of the way that music is starting to, where people are starting to be able to take the lyrics that they write, like I do. I write the lyrics for my songs, and then I put them into the AI program. But I have learned that I got to have what key I want it in. I've learned how many, the quarter times and different things like that. And then I learned the instrumentations of what I like, and stuff, and I incorporate those into my song. But what's your opinion of AI music?
I mean, I guess you can look at it like a tool, like synthesizers, and even how we came about the electric guitar, and just an evolution of your tool sets that are available to you. Like it sounds like you leverage it as a tool versus letting it just create whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I've seen some. One of my buddies turned me on to like some cover songs that were really cool. It was just classic songs done in like various styles, and that was pretty neat to experience as well. So I think there's a place for everything. I do think that being a live human musician, there's always going to be hopefully a market for that.
Yeah, I do too.
Not to be replicated. Yeah.
I really do. I mean, I don't ever want to see somebody with the talent to be able to sing, somebody with the talent to be able to play, be replaced, because there's nothing better than listening to somebody pick that guitar or sing that song or anything like that. I mean, that's just amazing. That's how we all grew up, watching people do that. But it's just a question that I ask a lot of people that I talk to that's in the music business, and a lot of them are telling me, well, I don't like it, but in the sense I have to learn to like it, because it could be a tool that I need to use to help me write songs and stuff like that, So I don't know. I mean, I never knew. 7 months ago, I started this journey on writing lyrics, and I have a book, a 3-ring binder with every song that I've written, and all the chicken scratches and everything, and it's in this book. And I mean, I never knew that I could do this, and I was so amazed at what the program does for my lyrics. I mean, it's just amazing. I'm in this algorithm with it now, and it knows exactly what I want, and it's really, as a person like myself, it's really cool. I mean, I can see how much pride as an artist that you guys get out of playing a concert or writing your own song and listening to it and having people really like it and stuff. It's really a great feeling, and I'm kind of addicted, I have to admit it.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's
that's the
interesting
purpose.
new tool set.
All right, well, let's go to Paul. Okay, that was Rob. Let's go to Paul. How are you tonight, Paul?
I'm doing great. I'm doing just great.
Paul, what was your? How did you get your start in the music business?
I love this.
So we got to go back to ancient times.
That's fine. That's not a problem. I love ancient times because I'm ancient.
Yeah. So when I was around 9, my mother, she came from a musical family.
Uh-huh.
She played piano, Her dad played ragtime, and
Oh, wow.
he couldn't read music. My mother could, and we had a piano in the house, and my mother decided to give me piano lessons when I was 9. So I jumped on my bike, rode up the street, and I took some piano lessons, 2 or 3, 4 lessons, and I didn't like it. I told my mother, I don't like it. And she says, okay, fine. Well, when I was 14, when the Beatles came out, and I heard all this rock and roll music, with guitars and piano, I said, well, I need to get a guitar. And a lot of my friends in the neighborhood, their parents bought them guitars. They're all acoustic. And so my dad bought me a guitar. It was a entry-level Harmony with F-holes, and the action was about a half inch off the frets. It was tough playing guitar.
Yeah.
And so I started to play with these guys, and then I got myself a Beatle book to learn the Beatles songs, and the chord arrangements were listed on the pages there as the music progressed. They showed you how to do a G and an A and an E, so on and so forth. So I really learned. Really got into it, really started to learn that, and I got the calluses on my fingers and the whole thing, and went through it, starting at the age of 14. And about 15, I asked my mother, show me a little piano, and she did. Of course, she scolded me and said, well, I gave you lessons when you were 9. I said, well, I hated it then. So,
yeah.
But then she taught me the basic chords, and I'm pretty good at mathematics, so I figured, okay, what a C does, and a D, and an E, and an F, and G, so on and so forth. So I started to learn piano at the same time I was learning guitar.
Uh-huh.
So, that was back in 65, so I'm 76, and I play for the band here. I play a double tier keyboard to give us good piano sounds and all the other sounds like horns and flutes and so on and so forth. And then I play lead guitar because I've been playing lead guitar for 20, 30 years. And then when there are certain songs where I'm really playing all the keyboards, obviously I can't play a lead guitar, and then Frenchy kicks in, and then we kind of complete the song. So I've been doing this for a long, long time. I love to take guitars and mod them the way I play with my hands. I will take necks and shave them down. I will change electronics. I will refinish the body. I'll change this and that. So it's to my liking.
Wow.
And yeah, and then in my house here, we have a studio here where the band records our songs.
Oh, how cool.
You will be playing those tonight. Yeah. And the studio's got everything in it. Really all you got to do is show up and bring your own beer.
Oh, of course. Don't touch my beer.
Yeah. Right. So we've been together for, I bumped into Adam like in 22, right, Alan? About that?
Yeah.
About
Yeah, 22, 23, yeah.
And we got together, and he, Frenchy, and I, we were the original 4 members of the band that started it, and so here we are now.
Wow, cool. So, what was one of the very first songs you learned to play then?
Oh, it was always a Beatles song because they were
Love the
a little
Beatles.
bit ahead of the Stones. But yeah, oh boy, what was that? I think it was "She Loves You," something like that.
Right on. That's cool,
It
man.
was in the Beatles. You could get the Beatle books for like $2, $2.50, and it had all the songs on that album. And you'd sit down and Oh, I remember back then, the calluses on my fingertips were killing me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so hard. Yeah.
How long did it
Well,
take you
back
to get
then,
those
Paul,
calluses?
250 could get you a whole lot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth,
Yeah.
man. That's the truth. Well, I'm a big Beatles fan. I have a lot of Beatles memorabilia in my office in here and stuff. So I really like to hear that because there's not a lot of people that I've talked to that do very much Beatles or something like that, you know. So that's pretty cool, man. That really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. That was more pop. And then I rolled into the Rolling Stones,
Uh-huh.
which was it was more rock and roll rather than pop. And I remember getting into, obviously Satisfaction, Off My Cloud, those things like that, and getting into the later songs of the Painted Black and all of that good stuff. And then what really changed my guitar playing was the Grateful Dead.
Really?
Jerry Garcia.
Really?
Oh, yeah, back in '68, I bought their first album.
Uh-huh.
And the bands would play usually 1 minute solo, minute and a half guitar solo, and that's fine. When I started to listen to their first Dead album, Garcia, he was just going nuts on solos.
Yeah, that's true.
Listen to Viola Lee Blues. He just goes 10 minutes of that stuff. And I just was listening and says, how does he do it? And then Phil Lesh, the bass player, is going up and down the bass. So that really changed my viewpoint and direction on what a guitar should do. And so, and then I went further on after Garcia and everybody else. So, yeah.
Did you ever follow any of Stevie Ray's songs or anything like that?
Oh, Stevie Ray Vaughan?
Yeah.
Oh, you bet.
What a guitarist.
I've done a lot of his stuff, and yeah, and yep, did a number of his things, and Jeff Beck is, when he was alive, is a very innovative person as far as he did all his stuff was finger picking.
Uh-huh.
And so, I looked at, really listened to all those guys coming out, and started to try to play like they did, so on and so forth. So, towards the end of all this wild guitar stuff, I really latched on to Satriani.
Oh, wow.
Matter of fact, hey, band members, I got a song that I want to play.
Uh-oh.
It's called Summer Song, so just listen to it, and so that's my guitar world.
That's awesome, man. I really... So, I'm going to ask you the same question. What do you think about the AI music, whether it's good or bad? I do not care. I have no feelings. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah, my opinion is it has its limits, and you have to put a limit on it. Right now, we don't know how far it can go.
Right.
And it's like I play a lot of synthesizer stuff where I can do orchestrations and all of that. And it's like, well, Paul, it's not a real 100-piece orchestra. And I says, I understand that. But what I can do with my fingers and technology's instruments, as well as providing me these good Roland synthesizers that I play,
right,
I can emulate that with my fingers. But that is as far as it should go, in my opinion.
Uh-huh.
You can't go in, and I don't know how to do it. Type in, I want this 100-piece orchestra to do this and that. It's not real, okay? It's just not real.
No.
There's a limit. It becomes, at that point, when AI really takes over, there's no people involved.
No, there's not.
And then try to do it live on stage.
Yeah,
Not going to happen.
and see, that's what Adam was telling me the other day. He was like, "Dude, I listened to a couple of your songs and they're really good, but trying to do the riffs that they do, you know, you gotta be a virtuoso to be able to do that." And you know, I never thought of it that way. You know, that computer, it can spit out anything it wants, I guess, but to actually make.
Also, let me break in real quick.
Yeah.
The vocal parts, they don't have to take a breath or breathe.
Right, exactly.
That.
Yeah, exactly. That's the truth, man. You know, even, I mean, because you write them, you know the lyrics, or most of them, you know. And I mean, my cousin Debbie's always in here, and she's like, "Oh, another trophy for lip syncing." But even doing the lip syncing, I got to breathe, man. I got to do the breathing because I can't do it. You know, it's just impossible.
You get winded lip syncing your own song, huh?
Do what?
You get winded lip syncing on your own song.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, but I'll tell you that the three songs you're going to hear tonight, done in my studio, they're exactly what we would play on stage.
Okay.
Those instruments, I play the piano. I play a double keyboard, which means I can play piano on the bottom and then add some organ or violin on the top. And then Frenchy plays the guitar, Rob does the bass, Gavin sing, Gavin, Rob, Adam, Frenchy, they sing. So what you're going to hear is what we would do on stage, okay? Except it was just recorded, not live on a stage, but recorded with good mics and sound equipment, that sort of thing.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's click on the first one here. Let me see here. Let's play it here. Hold on just a second. I don't.
Moses, there ain't nothing that you can say. It's just old Luke and Luke's waiting on Judgment Day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about young Emily? He said, do me a favor, boy, don't you stay and keep Annie company. Take a load off Annie. Take a load for free.
like right there. Good old rock and roll, man. Great job, guys. Great job, man. I just love it. You know, I would love to come down to your one night when you guys are practicing in the studio and just hang out and listen to you guys get together and play, man. If that opening ever comes, man, I will not turn that down. I promise you that right now.
Okay. You know, when I heard it on the cell phone, how did you hear it? Was it really clear? You know, and
you know, it's not as good as of course as studio quality. It wasn't bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, being right there live is going to be totally better. But I loved it. I could hear the different instrumentation and stuff like that. I could hear your keyboards and stuff. But you know,
I don't know if it was me. It sounded a little warpy. I don't know. But
it sounded like I was underwater. You know,
so this is what it's like at band practice if you ever want to come by.
Well, that's fine. You know, I mean, I would love to just to sit down and listen to how you guys, you know, get to the song and figure it all out and stuff like that. But I want to come to one of the open mic nights one night for sure and check that out. But you know, of course, it's going to be better in studio. I mean, you guys got great equipment, and here we're playing it off of an email that I have, and that's as far as it goes, you know. So that's the best I can do for you guys anyway right now.
Yeah.
So it's. Go ahead.
We'll see how the next one goes.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go to my big brother Frenchy, man, and let's talk to him for a minute, and we'll get to the next song here in just a minute. But Frenchy, my brother from another mother, what's up?
From another mother, a different country. You adopted me just the same. I appreciate you.
You know, Frenchy, the first time that I met you was of course, at our Parker Fest.
At the Car Fest.
Yeah, at one of the meetings, and I was like, wow, this dude's definitely his accent definitely fits his name for sure, man. Because I just figured, you know, hey, this is a name that somebody gave me. But no, so where did you grow up, man?
In France, in a tiny 1,000 people town in France, man.
Wow.
So 1980 is when I was born. So I grew up with my dad being a musician, and I watched him. You know, he would play for us. I got two brothers that are younger, and we would get him like playing the guitar for us and interacting with us. And I never really got interested until a friend had his cousin come in with a guitar, and he played terribly, but all the girls loved it. And, you know, I couldn't play, but I could tell because I'd seen my dad play perfectly. And so I was like, no, that's not how you do it. So I asked my dad to teach me. My dad gave me a 500 dictionary chord, you know, like it's just like all tabs. You have 500 tab chord dictionary, and he told me, you learn this, and then you learn this song, which was The House of the Rising Sun.
Oh, beautiful song.
Version of it.
So
it's a French. We had a bunch of beautiful musicians in France that made the American music available, or even, I mean, American, any way you think of. And, you know, people don't speak English in France.
Right.
And so we had quite a few musicians that back in the days, in the 60s, 70s, 80s, were doing covers in French of songs. So I was like, what is this? Like, someone covered Les Portes du Pénitencier, and it was The House of the Rising Sun, and of course it was reversed, right? The House of the Rising Sun came first. But I grew up with this and my dad playing, so I was like, Dad, just let me play. So he gave me one of his guitars, and then he gave me that dictionary with all the tabs, and he said, go ahead, learn all the tabs on that dictionary, then I'll teach you the songs. And so then I grew up playing CCR with my dad.
That is so cool, man. So you had a musical family background then?
Well, my dad was definitely a musician. He did what I aspired to do my whole life, which is play on the weekend and make a few bucks to cover the
Sure.
cost of the gas and the core, the strings to replace them when they break.
Right, man. Well, that's really cool, man. So when did you come to the States, Frenchy?
2006, April 16, 2006 is when I landed. So April 16 coming up is my 20 years anniversary in the States.
Oh man, that's great, man. Well, I'll tell you what. From the little that we've sat around and talked to each other, you're a great guy, man. You really are. You're a tall guy. I'll guarantee you that right now. You ain't no small guy. I promise you that. I can't stand next to you. I feel like a dwarf.
Nah, you're totally fine. That's cute size. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it. Okay, I'll just bring a soapbox next time we get to meet each other, so I can look you straight in the eye. That's what
I sit down.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll work. That'll make it. Then we're you sit down and I'll stand up, and then we look right at each other in the eye.
There you go. And then we can get all excited about rumbling engines and rumbling.
Oh man, don't get me started, Frenchy. That's the real music to my ears. I mean, there's nothing better than hopping in a car on a bad day and just rolling the windows down and just listening to that tailpipe tune, man. I just love it.
I agree with you. I haven't played radio in my car for 15 years.
Yeah. Why should you? Your motor sings just great.
I got back in the days. I got an MSDS header for my car, and that's all I need to listen to. I could go to work. There's no better therapy than the sound of an engine revving up to 8,000 RPMs, and the old choo-choo noise for the turbo and things like that.
That's the truth, boy. I'll tell you. So, well, Frenchy.
And it is.
What's that?
It is music, funny enough.
It is. It really is. I mean,
back a couple years ago, we talked about potentially doing a jingle, and we experienced, and I apologize, we never got around to finish it, but there is a V8 rumble that has been orchestrated between my guitar and Atom at the drums. And Atom, if you remember, we worked on this.
I do.
So one of these days, not only you should come down, but you should come down with a new song. And instead of AI, we should collaborate, and we should make your song.
I would consider it a big honor. And Adam extended that olive branch to me, man, the other day. And I'll have to. I want to do one about him with the firefighter, of course, because basically, guys, he's the one that I know the most about anything. I don't know the history very much of any one of you guys very much, and I know very little about Atom, but that's just the way it is. And so I told him I wanted to do a song about him, but I have some songs that I would love to hear a band recreate and really play in real instruments and stuff like that. And so yes, I definitely want to do that for sure. And I think it would be
a pleasure.
It would be an honor for me to be able to have you guys do one of my songs. And man, and if you guys if it turned out to be a good hit for you guys and it did something for you, I am very happy for you guys, man.
Can you imagine a world of songs played by Atomic Experience, top 5? We're not gonna go with top one, but like.
Frenchy, if we're gonna shoot for the clouds, we're gonna go for top 1. I'm sorry, man. We're gonna make it. You guys are gonna make it a number 1 hit, man. It's gonna be on the top of the charts for 50 days. Number 1 for 50.
First, you're last, right?
That's right, baby. You ain't first, you're last. I'll guarantee you that right now. That's a true saying for sure, man. Guaranteed. But Frenchy,
I'm more of a Paul Walker, man. I almost had you. I care more about the effort than the result, to be completely honest.
Well, we'll get together soon, man, and I'll pick out a song or something, and I'll give you guys the lyrics, and you guys can do your magic, work your magic with it, man. Let Paul wander up and down the keyboards on it, and Rob, everybody play their hearts out, man. I'd love to do that. But so, Frenchy, what it really would be your, I guess, your bucket list place to play music at?
You know it. You can just guess. I've been living in Colorado for 20 years.
So you want to play Red Rocks?
Of course I want to play Red Rocks. This is the one place. It's one of the most amazing, and I'm a bit jealous of Adam because we get to play Red Rocks pretty soon coming up. And
see, he never told me this.
Oh, Adam, I'm sorry. Did I let the cat out of the
bag? That's cool, man, dude.
But yeah, Red Rocks is definitely a bucket list, and I think that anyone who plays music and lives around Red Rocks.
I mean, just.
You know, I take my car club. So, you know, going back to the cars, you guys are all into American muscles. This is too rich for my blood. I'm into Japanese imports. So I take my little car club and we take our Mazda speeds and then we go up. And like the last time I took my club out for a cruise, we went to Red Rocks. And we parked there and we looked at it. And, you know, it's such a wonderful place where nature provided the perfect acoustic spot.
It did.
For music, for cars, for driving down those twisties.
Yeah,
that's another thing.
It's just it's an iconic place, and for the history, it's like the first time I went to Nashville, and I walked out of Tootie's and went through the tunnel there where all the artists used to come from the Rhyme Theater over, and they signed the Arch and stuff like that. Just to feel. I mean, I'm here to tell you, I don't know how to play nothing. I can barely play the radio. I can barely put this show on, let alone play an instrument. But to walk, well, thank you very much. But to walk through a tunnel were such iconic players, or to be on a stage where, I mean, I wish you guys could see it, but if I ever do come to the practice one night, I'll bring it. But I have a signed Beatles when they played at Red Rocks, and it's up on my wall, and to know that they played there, and different artists, man. I mean, just you're right. It would be a bucket list. It would be anybody from Colorado, or really any artist.
It's transcendental as a musician to play in an acoustic setting that is been made by nature.
Yeah.
It's calling us. It's there. It's saying, come on and play. And of course, you know, human beings took over and made it a business. And I respect that because it's maintained. And I work there. I work there as security with artists. Just because I wanted to be able to be the audience.
Right.
The guy on stage, and also the security people, the people who make the show safe, the people who make the show happen with minimal issues for everyone there.
Right.
And so I've been working there, and I have to tell you, Red Rocks is the one place. You know, you can talk about venues, you can talk about stages, but playing on that natural amphitheater, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It would be a dream come true for me.
Yeah, something that God created. That's the thing right there, man. Yeah.
It's there by whatever entities up there, and it's calling us.
Well, then all you got to do is just make it happen, bro. I mean, you already know somebody that's going to be playing there pretty soon. Maybe he'll have an in.
Yeah, so we'll lean on to you.
Yeah, that would be cool, man. I guarantee you that would be cool. So, Frenchy, same question. What do you think about AI music right now? Good or bad?
I think it's fantastic, man. You know, I got together with Adam, and we've always had that thing where, you know, we're never going to be artists that are breaking the chart. Like, we joke about it. But to be fair, you know, we have our scene, and that's great. But we're never going to be breaking the charts. But what we can do is use our connection and our power to help. So, you know, we've been pushing kids playing gigs. Like when you saw us at the Car Fest, one of the sets was played by a group of 16-year-olds.
Yep.
We made a point to get those kids to get to play in front of random people, you know, an audience that's not mom and dad, the family, the extended family. And this is kind of an extension. This is why I think that the concept of Atom's open mic is so important to me, because we get to have bands come. We have people who come who've never played with bands. We played with an 18-year-old. She made her own song, and then she said, "Hey, can we make that song with a band?" We made it happen for her. You know what? AI is what it is. AI is the reason why someone who doesn't make music but has ideas and creativity can put it out. Now, do I think that there should be a distinction between AI music and human-made music? Yes, of course. But I think it's fantastic. The songs you generated with AI are great. They sound amazing. People get entertained. You can listen to them. You can have good time. It's great. Now, it's AI. AI is coming up. We can't fight this. We need to embrace it, and we need to make it the best we can do as humans using AI, and not let AI use us. That's the only thing that can be difficult sometimes, because I guarantee you some people are going to be like, oh, look, I can put a theme and a type of music, and it's going to spit out whatever, and that's great.
Right.
What you're doing is that you have your lyrics, you write them, you walk in, you put all the prompts for what type of music, what key you want it in.
Right.
I really like, there's one that's like Gasoline Dreams, I believe is the name of the song.
On which one is it?
Awesome. The Gasoline Dreams song.
Oh, yeah. Gasoline Dreams.
Yeah, I love, and you know, when you say build not bought, I know that's a human being generated lyric, because you know what it is about putting blood and sweat and wrenching on the car.
Right.
And be like, oh, and now I have to do that. Oh my gosh, my car ran for 6 months. Now I need to do something else.
Right.
So, you know, I think that AI is what it is. It's, you know, Paul said it's a tool, and I agree with that. But I also think that we need to embrace this while remembering what it is. So, if you if you don't make AI compete with human beings, then you can really get the full potential of this. It's a tool. It's amazing. We made that. You know, human beings are incredibly creative. Someone dreamt to have a machine making music for them. That's why we have AI.
Yeah, I think it's I love it. I mean, myself, I'm addicted to it. My wife accuses me of being really addicted to it, because I'm always on my phone, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm saying, "I'm finalizing a song that I wrote," and I mean, I just, when it's done, I can't believe that it plays what I really wanted it to say.
I mean, honestly, like, your songs are heartfelt, and if you don't know it's AI, sure, a musician can tell, oh, there's no way someone can move their fingers that fast, or hey, someone would have to take a breath here. But at the end of the day, we're in the entertainment business, right?
Right.
You're here to entertain. If AI helps you entertain with your creativity, who am I to tell you you can't do that because it's not real people?
Right.
You put the effort into it. I respect it, and I appreciate it.
Well, you know, it's just like when I made my first, I put these songs together, and I made my first album, and I thought, you know, I'm just going to put this out there and see if anybody buys it. And people started buying it. I was like, wow, this is crazy that I'm selling music that I created, you know, and I've always been upfront. I've always told everybody, you know, this is not me singing, this is not me.
And this is what I like about you and your music. You are, full disclosure, this is AI generated. And this is what separates a true artist from a faker.
Right. And there's
I'm sorry, I don't wanna upset anyone when I say that, but
well,
if
it's
you
the
look
truth.
at the fact that you take the time to say, I spent time directing this AI to create this. People like it, all the power to you, man. You did great. Like, and those songs are amazing. They're not humanly doable, but they're amazing.
Right, right. Well, it's just like I was talking to some people the other night, uh, and I told them, I said, you have to be able to really write the lyrics, and you have to have a certain program on AI before you can even call it your song, because AI will claim it and you can't do anything with it. You wrote it and that's it. But I said, to really get the satisfaction out of doing it, there's nothing better than sitting down for, I mean, sometimes when I got to do, I try to do a song for my monster truck drivers and stuff like that. And, I'll sit down for hours and sit there and scratch on paper and throw it away and do this and that. And then I put it together. And then, yeah, I mean, 75-80% of it might be mine, maybe even a little less than that. AI might say, hey, it sounds better this way, I'm going to do it this way or whatever, and I'm fine with that. But just the way that it comes out is just it's just fascinating, the way that it comes out. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's just I have a
To be
friend.
completely honest,
Go ahead.
AI is giving opportunity to people the same way we're desperately trying to get people on stage. It's giving opportunity to people. Like when I see a 74-year-old couple going up on stage at Adam's open mic to do their own songs that they played at home for 50 years of being married, or when I hear what you do with AI and the hours, countless hours you spend in post-production making sure it's exactly the way you want, that's the same for me. This is creativity. This is using the tools and using the technology. If you go back 100 years ago and you say, hey, you know what? Why don't you use an electric guitar with like a loop pedal? And those people would look at you like, what are you talking about? This is you live with your time, right?
Right.
So there's always the catch with this. I really love looping, and the people who make whole songs with just their voice, just recording and looping. But I really dislike when people are on stage acting like they're playing, but there's the backtrack.
Right.
So
Milli Vanilli.
You use it. It's not what it is, it's how you use it.
Yeah.
The amount of effort you put on to your songs make it a natural art. Now, it's AI art, but it's a natural art. You pour your soul and your heart into the songs you create, the same way I would do it, or Adam would do it, or any one of us would do it.
Sure.
Your tool is AI, which is why I was saying I'd love to make a brand new song with you.
That would be great.
Use us as the AI, right? Like the same way you put your lyrics together, then you have your thought process, then have it with us, and then we put out a song, and then we play it.
That would be
Dead bird.
That would be awesome. That would be totally awesome for sure. I'm going to do that.
It'd be an honor for me to do that with you.
We're definitely gonna do that for sure, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to even entertaining that idea. So I'll tell you what. Let's play another one of the tracks. I don't have any of the names on here, so I'm sorry. I don't know which ones I'm playing next. This will be the first one of the second two, the two that you sent me. You know what that would be, Adam?
That'd probably be Born to Boogie. No, the next one will be Interstate Love Song.
Okay, Interstate Love Song. So okay, this is going to be Interstate Love Song, and we'll be right back here, guys, on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. We'll talk to you in just a minute. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it, man. Good music. Good music. Great music. God, I just love it, guys. That's awesome. Really is, man. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. So, Frenchie, we've talked a little bit about everything with you, man. Is there anything else that you want to talk about right now?
Well, besides thanking you for having us, this is my time. I think I said everything I needed to say.
Well, dude,
I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for everything you do, man.
Well, I remember back when I had my music show at Castle Rock Radio. It was called Rollers Rock and Country, and we featured indie artists, and I got more music in the mail all the time, and that was back when they sent you CDs, and so I'd sit there and listen to them. I say, no, I don't like that one, and I wasn't a big rap fan, never have been. Some of it's okay, but a lot of it I don't understand, and I just never did get into it. But there was a few good rap artists that I did have on the show and stuff, but it gave everybody a platform to let their music be heard. And I thought, because what they told me when they told me that I couldn't be at Castle Rock Radio no more. They said, hey, we're getting ready to shut the doors. And I said, well, that's all right. I'll just go to my house and I'll do it out of my house. And they said, well, there's no way you can. You don't have all this equipment. And I said, well, I think there's a way that we can do this. And so we proved them wrong. We did my Monster Truck Radio show right here in the basement of my house. And I've always wanted to get back into the music portion of the show. And I thought, why not? And I was talking to a friend of mine that's in the music business that lives up in Indiana, and I said, what if I offered a show that let people talk about cars or whatever, motorcycles and hot rods, monster trucks, whatever, but also allow people to come on and play their music and let people hear their songs. And he said, that would be awesome. He says, I don't know of any podcasts out there right now that are really doing anything like that. And he said, man, if you get this started, I think it would be a great platform for somebody that, because he physically plays in a band like you guys do. And he said it would be great for artists like myself and my band to be able to play on the thing. So you know what? That's what I'm going to do, man. And I think with Adam's help and you guys' help, and I want you to tell your friends that are in the music business, whether you had a good experience or a bad experience. I'm not looking for a pat on the back because I'm going to go on and do my show. But if I can offer a place for you guys to be heard or something like that, man, that's what I want to do. That's just what it's all about, I think, in my world. So that's the reason why I created this platform.
That's where you and Atomic Experience align 100%. Is that giving the opportunity? We owe it. We have the means. That's our job.
Yeah, I guarantee it, man. So that's what I want to do.
So we have Jacob also on the phone.
Okay, so Jacob's okay. I didn't know that he was on here. So, Jacob, how are you tonight?
Hey, fellas. Good. How you doing?
He also goes by Dead Bird. He's a local comedian, and last year while I was going on the fires, we brought him in to help me get through, and he has done a wonderful job. Excellent drummer, and comedian. So he does his own little music sticks and things, and yeah, I'll let him take it from here and let him talk about himself for a minute.
All right, Jacob, I'm going to put you on the spot, man. Make me laugh, dude. Make me laugh. Come on with some funny stuff.
Okay. All right, first of all, I'm not a comedian. I just make funny music. He keeps calling me a comedian.
Okay.
That's fine. He's a big fan of Dead Bird, so I'm happy about that.
Right on.
I hate Dead Bird.
He was doing the open mics, and I have this song where I bring castanets, and everybody loves the castanets.
Right.
And lots of gimmicks and stuff. I got a song about bugs. This one song where I just I put on an outfit real quick when I'm on stage, and people just eat it up. Like if you have dumb gimmicks to bring on stage, you should do it because people love it.
Oh, I do. I did when I did the monster truck show. At the end of the show, I did roller donuts, and I would put on hats that
There you
people
go.
sent me and different things like that. And people just loved because I'd fall out of the chair like I crashed and burned and stuff like that. So it was always something funny. But dude, that completes a show. I mean, that makes the whole show a perfect show when you got somebody up there that takes the fun and makes it fun for the audience, and then plays some good music too. I think.
Yeah, my favorite is when I'm on stage and like so the Atoms we groove, you know, we have a good time, and then I'll do my set in between.
Uh-huh.
And people will look at me, confused, and it's the greatest feeling in the world. Like what am I watching right now? And I'm like, it's Deadbird, you know.
You're watching Deadbird, man. So
yeah,
how did the name Deadbird come out? How did that come about?
all right, okay. So before I was Deadbird, I was in a band with my dad. And that's why I play music, because of my dad, and we were called Deadbird.
Oh wow!
And so before my dad was in a band with me, he was in another band called Murderbird. And so when he was in that band, he was the drummer. He got a custom front bass drum head with the outline of a bird, with the skeleton of a dog. You know, it's an old punk band. And then we got in the band together, and we came up with our own band name. It was just going to be called Shut Up Dad. Which I thought was funny. Yeah, it was a good one. It was a good one.
Yeah.
But my dad's like, hey, I got this bass drum head that I spent $60 on. I don't want to waste $60. So for $60, I'm Deadbird now, basically.
That's all right. It keeps Dad's memory alive, right? I mean, it keeps him alive in the music industry, right? For sure.
Yeah, 100%. It's always just like my whole music history is just me and my dad. Me and my dad are best friends.
So
I just held on to Deadbird, and it's just kind of grown. So like I'll have like I'm Deadbird, but if like you jam with me, if you play music with me, you're in the Deadbird band, you know. So it just like always changes all the time.
Right. So did your dad have a hatred towards birds, dude?
He must have, dude. He's got a thing. He hates birds, dude.
Guaranteed he must. I mean, murder bird, dead bird, you know. That's
I know. And for like half of my life, people have been sending me pictures of actual dead birds, and after a while, I had to tell people to stop. Like, okay, it was funny for a little bit, but
yeah, but now it's just old. I'm just tired of it, man. I'm just tired of it. So we learned that you had a musically inclined family then, or your dad was anyway, and that's where you got that out. But what was the first song that you learned to play?
First song I learned to play on the drums was Chop Suey by System of a Down. We all know that. That's a great album.
I played it at all my monster truck shows. I have it on my playlist for my monster truck shows.
Wow, it's like a perfect song.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like it brings a lot of people together. They're like, I ain't heard that song in a long time, man. Thank you.
I know.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go.
That's the truth.
Yeah, that one's a classic. I don't know if I played it well because I was a little kid.
Well, in your mind, you did, right?
Yeah, and then so my dad's a punk drummer, so I'm a punk drummer, so I moved on to Ramones and Clash.
Right on, man. Right on.
After that, yeah.
So what is it? Let's see. Let's see. So why did you choose the genre of punk? Did you just carry on from your dad? Is that what it was?
Yeah. My dad was like a punk drummer, like his whole life, and then I grew up and I just watched him play the drums, and I just copied off of that. And like ever since then, I've grown and done my own thing. I don't really do punk anymore. I mostly do like pop and like comedy music. But like I feel like punk is like comedy music too. Like a lot of it is just pretty silly.
Right. So basically, I mean, I guess, and this is how I'm interpreting it, is kind of like you're like a Weird Al Yankovic kind of guy.
Yeah, kind of. And I like punk because it's just like you doing whatever you want. So I feel like I'm still punk because like I just do whatever I want.
You're right.
I just don't have a mohawk and army boots.
Well, I mean, come on, dude. Let's get that stuff growing and get some boots and stuff. Let's get the full effect. I mean, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna get the full effect going on here. You know.
You know what? You inspired me. I'll do it.
Right on, man. Right on. So, what is it like to play with a group of guys like you're playing with now, and to hear different aspects from different areas of the world? You know, with Frenchy being in there and stuff, and everybody coming together and collaborating and making music. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's because I like do my own thing, and it's really difficult because it's hard to stay disciplined and like keep going. But like I got all these other guys that like kind of rely on me, so like I really have to like practice and show up to shows, even though I'm like not feeling like it in the moment.
Right.
Once I start playing, like it's a blast. But I forgot how much fun it is just to be like just the drummer, you know, because I got my own set and I got my own thing. I'm in control of everything. And then when I'm jamming with these guys, I can kind of just like let go and just enjoy being a drummer again.
Right.
Which is why I started in the first place.
Right. So, professional drummers out there in bands and stuff, who do you look up to the most?
Well, my number one is Neil Peart.
Okay.
He's my favorite drummer from Rush. That's kind of like a basic drummer answer, but
but they're
Stuart
iconic
Copeland.
music, man. That's, you know, Rush is amazing.
Yeah, Rush is my number one. I'm not really allowed to talk about Rush because I get carried away.
Well, dude, this is your time. If you want to get carried away, then get carried away, brother. Bring it on, baby. I'll sit back and listen, man. Rush me, man. Rush me.
Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I got Rush on every single one of my walls over here. My dad took me to a couple Rush shows when I was a kid. Amazing memories, you know. My drum set is like inspired by Neil Peart's drum set.
Right.
Rush is the best, dude. What can I say?
Yeah.
What can I say? And did you see they're going back on tour again?
That's what I've heard that. Now, I don't know that because, you know, I'm going to have to get back into following the news and the music scene if I'm going to start doing this music show and stuff and get back into that, you know. But I've heard that through the grapevine that they are. Wouldn't that be crazy? I mean, that would be awesome.
They got a new drummer.
That would be, who is their drummer?
I don't know, some lady. I don't remember her name. I'm pretty stoked about it. Everyone's got an opinion about it, but I think it's cool. Like Geddy Lee and Neil Peart just like making music.
Wow. Well, why didn't you try out? Why don't you try out, man?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
that's a good question.
I mean,
I didn't get the memo. They invited me. They invited me, but I was like, I'm playing with Atom.
I can't, dude. I got band practice, man. I just can't. I'm sorry to give up this lifelong opportunity, but I've got band practice, man. The band depends on me.
Yeah.
I keep the rhythm. You know what I mean?
I promise. Yeah.
So what is your dream place to play? Would it be Red Rocks or wherever? What is your dream place to play?
Yeah, dude, it's Red Rocks. That's everyone's dream place. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I think
or
so.
Or like Madison Square Garden.
Oh, wow. Well, you're talking about the Bell, man. That's yeah. Madison Square Garden would be an awful great place. But like Frenchy said, he said it in a mouthful, man. It's just a natural amphitheater, man, and it's just the acoustics are amazing.
Yeah, and Red Rocks is about as good as it gets. I didn't know Adam was going to play there. That's good.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Of course, me and Adam don't talk very much, you know, and so he's not in keeping me up to date, which he's not supposed to, you know, or anything like that. But that's pretty cool, man, to be able to say that you played Red Rocks. I mean, how cool is that? Adam has went up. Superman is coming off my wall, and Adam is going up on my wall. And that's just all there is to it. That's just the way it is.
Neil Peart's coming off of my wall.
Oh, wow. Dude, that's... Come on, man. Adam, do you hear the pressure? Do you feel the pressure?
Yeah, yes, I do. Yeah. Yes, I do.
Oh, man. Well, that's good. So Jacob, what is what is your dream band that you would love besides Rush? Okay, we've already discussed that you love Rush. Okay, so you can't talk about Rush no more, man. Okay, we're putting you on hiatus for Rush. Okay, all right. So what would be your dream band besides Rush to be able to get up on stage and to do a set with, man?
Oh man, that's a big question. I'm looking around my room right now, and all I see is Rush. I don't know, System of a Down,
Good.
Snarky Puppy. Oh, the High Kings. I love Irish music. I'm a big fan of Irish music. I don't know why.
Well,
like a pop star, like Justin Bieber would be really cool, or like Doja Cat.
Wow.
Or like Harry Styles. I think or Jonas Brothers, like a pop band would be really cool.
Well, that's cool, man. At least.
Or if I could go back in time, like Prince or the Doobie Brothers.
Now, Prince was an amazing artist, wasn't he? I mean,
he was so good.
He was phenomenal, man. And I'm not a fan of that genre of the music and stuff, but when he played, it was just, it really was. I mean, he was good. He really was, man. He was really good at what he did. I have to admit that for sure.
Yeah, he was. And I just loved, and here's another one, James Brown.
Oh, that would be pretty cool, James Brown, Mr. Brown himself.
Yeah, I was always inspired by his drummers. They just play the beat. They play it so tight, and they can play it for so long. I just love that.
Yeah. Did you ever see the skit on Saturday Night Live with Eddie Murphy, where he was doing James Brown?
In a hot tub.
In a hot tub. That is some funny stuff, boy. Burn myself. Water's hot. And just go on. You gotta Google it, dude. If you haven't seen it, you gotta Google it and you gotta watch it because Eddie Murphy is spot. Am I right or what? I mean, I think it was Adam that just chimed in, but Eddie Murphy is spot on, man. He is spot on with James Brown. So
I'll look it up. That's probably before my time.
Yeah.
Also.
Guaranteed.
Before your time.
Yeah, it was, man. Guaranteed. Yeah, we still used roach clips back then, man. But no, man, Eddie Murphy, the boy just did a great job, man. He was spot on with that. So look it up. You'll laugh. You'll be glad that you watched it, man, because it's definitely one to remember, and you'll watch it again and again and again for sure. So next question. AI music, what do you think? Yay or nay?
So I think like the issue with that is money. So like who's making the money off of the music and like how? But when it comes down, like I don't like, so you hear that question, would you still make music if you weren't making any money? I've been making music my whole life and I've hardly ever made money from it. So I'm like, yeah, I would do that. I would continue doing that.
Right.
So that's like a higher level like issue that I don't really understand. Like there's musicians out there that are making, actual money and making.
There's some people making big bank.
Yeah, but I can't relate to those people, and their money is probably getting taken away because of AI. But like, I can't relate to that because I'm not there.
Right.
So it like doesn't really concern me. But for me, like personally, like making music, is just a great way to spend some time, and I love the music that I make, and I can't like. I have a hard time imagining just like plugging in an idea into AI and then it just giving me a song, and it probably sounds good, but like for me, I wouldn't get the satisfaction of having like made something myself. Like I've used AI here and there for some of my songs, but mostly for me, I just really enjoy the process of making the art in the first place, whether or not I'm making money from it.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I mentioned earlier.
Sounds like,
go ahead.
Well, because it sounds like you've made AI music and you got a lot of satisfaction from it, and that's like kind of the whole point.
It is.
It's to just be satisfied from it. Yeah.
It is. I mean, and like I've said before, I'm selling some albums and stuff like that. It's not making it. It's just to cover the costs and the shit. Heck, to send a CD out now, you can't even send it in the regular mail. It's got to be something, to send something up to my cousin Debbie who's bought every one of my albums. Send it up there to Idaho. It's $8 and something to send it, and I charge $13, but then I got to buy the CD and all that other stuff. So, I'm not making no money at all in any way, shape, or form, but it's the satisfaction. And if nobody, what I really like is to be able to create a song for a friend about them. I mean, I had the very first song I ever wrote was about my son, and he's living on the streets in Denver right now, and he's addicted to drugs. And this boy has been addicted to drugs for, well, let's see, he's 35 years old. No, he's 36 years old, and he got hurt his junior year playing football and got addicted to Oxycontin, and he has been dealing with drugs his whole life, and my rules, he couldn't live by my rules here at the house, and he just left one night, and we don't know where he's at. We don't see him. We don't do nothing. And so I made a song, and I'll play it after we're done playing you guys' songs and all that stuff, but it's called My Boy's Gonna Die. And I played it for a friend of mine named Karen Paparelli, who is a artist in Nashville. And she was on my music show, and I called her one day and I said, "Karen, how you doing? I'm thinking about doing this show." And I said, she goes, "Well, what do you mean you're making music?" I said, "Well, I'm doing it with the AI." And she goes, "Oh, okay, I understand now." And I said, she goes, "Well, what do you have?" And I said, "Well, I have this one song out that I made for my boy, and it has taken, and I have written this song, and then people asked me to write a song about the parents that are dealing with the child and being addicted to drugs, and I called that one "You're Loved and You're Not Alone." And it's just telling these people that are on drugs, we're not going to forget you. You're always loved by us. We're going to be here for you. We love you, and you're just loved and you're not alone. And I've written that song and had people say, "Can you send me a copy of that? Because I have a daughter or a son that's addicted to drugs," and man, that hits home for us. And I do. I don't. Yeah, here, you do whatever you want with it. I've even taken and putting their kid's name in it for them, and don't know if it's helped them or not, but they asked for it, and that was the first songs I ever wrote. And that Karen Paparelli, she was like, "Wow, dude, that's an amazing song." And I was like, "Well, thank you." And then it just got me to thinking, and I do. If I don't sell another song, I don't care, man. I don't really care. Yeah. I'm going to keep writing them. I really am. Because now I keep a paper and a pencil by my bedstand, and I'll get up in the middle of the night with a song idea and write it down. And then the next day I'll come down, and I woke up one morning and I said, I need to write a song about a C-10 truck in the Appalachian Mountains. And I wrote C-10 Gold, or Appalachian Gold. And I mean, so it's just something that I'm all of a sudden now it's starting to come to me, and I'm getting all these good ideas, and it's amazing. So yeah, I would still continue to, like you said, write and for the satisfaction of it. Forget the money. I don't care.
100%. Yeah, totally agree.
I do not care. So let's play another song right fast. And this last one here, and what did you guys say that last one was, Adam?
It'll be called Born to Boogie.
Born to Boogie. Okay. We'll be back right here. Go ahead. Set it up.
No, that's all.
Oh, okay. Okay. Guys, we'll be right back here on we'll be right back here on Pedal to Metal Motors and Music, guys. We're going to listen to a little bit of Born to Boogie.
raised on jambalaya. Well, before I walk, I had a guitar in my hand. By the time I could talk, I had my own band. Went on the road when I was 8 years old. Turned 15, I was stealing the show. Running and burning, my friend. Didn't take long to learn that I was born to boogie. Well, when I was 18, I went to Hollywood. I met Elvis Presley and Johnny B. Good. Got my guitar painted as a California sun. Red Cadillac, having too much fun. And we were playing them halls and packing them, and we moved it on over to MTV. This is the boy they were telling me about. He lit a cigar and he stuck his hand out. He said, son, have we got a deal for you? We're gonna make you a star in 2002. Told him my mama didn't raise no fool. I'll take your money, I'll make you movie. Tell you right now that I'm born to boogie. Well, my name is Atom Creech, PBR by the gallon. Never back down, and I love a good chat. What I do now, what it is then. I like to get down with all my rap friends. Well, be sweet and I can be mean. I sit down my hat and I steal on my jeans. Shades of chrome, guitar stick. You think I won't? Then believe me, I will. Get down here, baby. I ain't no working. I was born at a party and I was born to boogie.
There you go. I'd take a couple of gallons of PBR right now myself, man. I love that. That's some good old drinking stuff right there, man. Guaranteed.
Yep.
So, I guess Jacob, I'll tell you what, man. What do you want to do next to be remembered by? I mean, what would make you say, okay, this is what I want people to remember me by?
By my music, I want as many people. My dream, I want as many people to learn my songs. My songs are pretty simple, but like a big thing that I always like is I'll play my song in front of people over and over again, and eventually they'll learn it, and then they'll play my songs for me. So like, I want my songs to, I guess, like be passed down, and I want other people to learn them and perform them for themselves.
Cool, man. So, would you entertain the idea of coming back on the show and playing your music and stuff like that?
Anytime, I'll be there.
Right on, man. I mean, dude, you didn't even have to think about that. That makes me feel really well. I really I really do feel cool about that, man. That's pretty good, man. I'm kind of, you stumped me for words, and I'm usually never stumped for words, man. That's I don't know. I mean, first of all, I thought, well, he's going to go, well, I got band practice, and then I got to go do the Rush thing, and
then I got to listen to Rush.
But no, man.
After I'm done with Red Rock, yeah.
Yeah, and then after I get done with Red Rocks, I got to go pick up those clothes at the dry cleaner. Can I have my people get back with you or something, like that? But no, dude, I'll tell you what I want you to do, and of course you can get it from Adam. That's fine. And you can give it to him. Get my phone number and let's talk and let's get you on the show. And then you can send me some of your music and stuff like that. And the same with you other guys. If you have some personal stuff that you'd like to just talk about outside of the band, I'm down, man. I'm down for anything. I want to help you guys get your music out there, and that's all I can offer. I mean, I got this show, and we're on every Sunday and every Wednesday. So I can give you a full hour, or I can give you the whole damn show. I know the producer really well, and he'll let me do anything I want.
All right, sounds good.
So
I appreciate that.
Yeah, guaranteed, man. Guaranteed for sure. But no, is that everybody that's on the phone right now?
That's everybody.
Okay. Well, guys, I mean, I just totally respect everything that you're doing. Thank you for taking time out of your night to hang out with this old monster truck guy that just loves life, man, and gets to talk to people that love life too. And I look forward to sitting down and maybe coming to one of the open mics one night when you guys are all around and just sitting down and talking to you guys. And the first round of beers are on me.
Hell yeah,
that's a commitment.
Yeah.
Well, hey, by the way, May 10th at the Red Rocks thing, free wine and beer. So anybody coming, you get free wine and beer. So y'all come out to Red Rocks May 10th and watch that. Because
so, Mr. Roller, you and I are drinking free wine and beer.
You know,
May 10th?
Yeah. I am not a wine drinker, but if there's beer there, I could drink beer as long as I can Uber back, because I do not drink and drive. I don't like to pay the bills that comes with drinking and driving.
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
You're right there.
Guaranteed I don't, for sure.
All right, so we'll just figure out a party bus. Is that what you're saying?
Dude, I'm down.
Let's go.
I'm down.
Monster truck.
Yeah, you know what? I wish I had him. There's a guy that had him and his wife. They had a monster truck limo that was made out of I think it was a Ford Excursion, but it was so long that it didn't work very well, man. It kind of broke in the middle a lot, and stuff like that. But yeah, I've seen a monster truck limo before, but that would be pretty cool to roll up to Red Rocks in a monster truck limo, wouldn't it?
That would be awesome. That would be the star's life, right?
Yeah, guaranteed, for sure. But gentlemen, I appreciate you so much. Keep up the good work and keep the music alive, man. That's what it's all about, keeping the music alive, keeping the people happy. And anybody that you know that wants to be on the show, Adam, you can give my number to anybody. They can call me, and we'll try to get them on the show. All I ask is that there ain't no bad lyrics. It's clean lyrics, radio friendly and stuff like that. And we'll sit down and listen to their music. And if I think it's worthy, then we'll sit down and play it, man, and have them on the show for sure.
All right. I would like to make a couple of plugs before I get off the air.
You go for it, man.
Before we quit here.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank Laura Whitlock. She's the one that make the Red Rocks thing happen for me. Appreciate you very much for making a dream come true. And Mr. Cody Cummins, a great video and digital artist, just graduated, and he's going to be doing a little thing behind me on the screen while I'm playing there. So if y'all need some graphic arts behind your band or what have you, you can call Cody Cummins. Get a hold of him.
Right on, man. So is it an acoustic set or what is it?
Yes, it'll be a couple-hour acoustic set outside. Yes, by the gallery at the tower, there.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
How many? Is it just you, or is there a bunch of different people going to be in it?
It's just me that day. Yeah.
Dude, you got Red Rocks to
and
yourself.
There's a series. It's the second, I think, the second and fourth Sunday of every month that she's doing it, and yeah. So, yes, it's going to be a whole series, and so there will be several artists taking part, and in the future, and so yeah, we're trying to get that rolling out there. So let's everybody get out there and support it and show up and show what a crowd we can bring, and so it can continue for other artists and other people as well.
How do you get tickets?
To get up there and there aren't the tickets. It's free admission. You just show up.
Oh, dude, that's dope, man.
Free show at Red Rocks. You can't beat that, with free wine and beer too. So
dude, I got to try to make that one. I wrote it down right here, May 10th. What time does it start?
I don't exactly have the hours yet, but you can look at. You can follow my page, Atom Creech, ATOM Creech, on Facebook. And I also have another Adam's Open Mic page as well.
Right.
And it'll be posted on the Atomic Experience page also probably. Just follow Atom Creech and Atomic Experience and Adam's Open Mic, and you'll see the times and all, because it's in May, so we'll work out the final details.
All right, man. Well, hey, dude, thanks.
Sounds like a Parker Cruiser cruise in the making.
Man, wouldn't that be something? I mean, I'd even go up there just to take my little blue hot rod truck and not even drink, just to go.
Out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and all the Parker Cruisers, y'all guys come. See you in the chat and stuff.
We ought to put that on the Parker Cruiser page.
Cars, man, it'd be a really cool thing to bring all the cars out, man. It'd be awesome, man. That'd be awesome. It'd just make it even better show,
Well, you ought to get with Chuck and you ought to put that on the Parker Cruiser website, dude. I think you get Dirk and Jenny for sure. Derek could probably go. I mean, I know that
Derek and Jenny. Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I got to give it to Derek and Jenny and. Dirk and Jenny, they usually come to
Dirk,
our things, and they've supported me greatly. So thank you, Dirk and Jenny, and then Derek Murphy as well, man. All you guys, TJ, Steve Craftsman, Levi Longmore. You guys, thank you very much for everybody's support and everything through the years.
It's a great group, ain't it?
To me, even with my old beat up truck, you accepted me and brought me in, and made me feel real at home and very comfortable, because I don't have the shiny orange blazer that the other guy has. So,
neither do I, man. But you know what? The thing is, it's you, and that's what we love about it the most, man. Is it's you. Okay, forget about what it is. It's you, and that speaks worlds of wisdom right there, because it's you, bro. And that's just it. When you roll up, you know exactly who's showing up, man. It's like my brother Adam's here, man. Guaranteed. And I thank you for taking my call and making this happen. And I think that I think we're gonna
make way more happen.
Yeah, I think we will. I really do, and I'm down for it, man, for sure.
Yep.
So you guys have a good night, and we'll talk to you soon. And just enjoy life, okay? Be safe.
Thank you very much, Roller. We appreciate you, man. We love you. Thank you so much.
No problem, man. Love you guys very much.
Have a good night.
All right.
You all too, very much. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. All right. Well, guys, that's what it's all about, man. Is we just heard a bunch of guys that get together and do what they love. They play music. They enjoy what they do, man. And why wouldn't you? I mean, they work hard. And they get to play hard, man. I mean, and they're from all different ages, and they all get together, and they all have one common thing, and that's music, man. And music makes the world go round. I'll guarantee you right now. So I told them that I was going to play that first song that I ever made, so I'm going to do that right now. And this is called "My Boy's Gonna Die." We'll be right back here in a minute on pedal. And I don't mean to bring a downer, but I'm just going to play this song for him. So this is Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. My name is Roller, and we'll be back here in just a minute.
Justin's walking down a broken road, chasing shadows, carrying a heavy load. I've tried to reach him, but he slips away. Every night I fall on my knees and pray, 'cause I know I can't fight this fight for him. It's a battle burning deep within. God, it's only you and him tonight. Only you can bring him back to life. If he don't rise, he's bound to fall. He cannot run these demons at all. Lord, if you don't break
$1,000,000 smile lights up the room, but behind it there's a heart sinking into gloom. This sickness is killing my wife and me. Lord, set him free. Please set him free. I've done all I can, I've said all I know. Now it's up to you to take control. God, it's only you and him tonight. Only you can bring him back to life. If he don't rise, he's bound to fall. He can't outrun these demons at all. Lord, if you don't break these chains inside, my boy's gonna die. Dear Lord, please don't take my baby boy home. We want him to have a good life, a family, a house, a place he can call home. Someplace where he can finally be free from the sickness that's killing my wife and me. God, it's only you and him tonight. Only you can bring him back to life. If he don't rise, he's bound to fall. He can't outrun these demons at all. Lord, if you don't break these chains inside, my boy's gonna die. Yeah, my boy's gonna die.
We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal. Hey Lugnuts, take a look at our new partner, 6ix9ine Graphics and Design, a small design and marketing company big on personalized service. They work close with you to get your business noticed with graphics that stand out and get attention. 6ix9ine Design focuses on stickers, decals, and graphics for your hot rods, custom projects, or business marketing. 6ix9ine Design also includes logo design, brochures, signs, business cards, banners, custom apparel, vehicle graphics, and much more. Remember, that's 6 and the number 9 graphics and design. Or go to 6ix9design.com or find them on Instagram at 6ix9design. Hey Lugnuts, need pick me up to start your day? Then it's time to go to Rise and Grind. At Rise and Grind Coffee in Parker, Colorado, you'll find everything from bold espressos to creamy lattes to refreshing chai teas and smoothies. Whether you love it regular or decaf, we've got the perfect cup waiting for you. Hungry? Grab a hot breakfast burrito and a fresh muffin to go with your drink. And don't forget to check in on our merchandise. Perfect gift for any coffee lover. Planning on an event? Rise and Grind brings coffee to you with our family-equipped portable coffee trailer. Perfect for weddings, meetings, celebrations of any kind. Stop by 475 Singing Hills Road in Parker or give us a call at 480-212-3787. That's 480-212-3787. Rise and Grind Coffee, fueling your day one cup at a time. All right, guys, we're back. We're back right here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music. We appreciate our group of guys that were on just a little bit ago, man. What a great bunch of guys it was. I really enjoyed that interview and stuff, and I look forward to many more. I look forward to having Deadbird on, man, and listening to his stuff. I think that's going to be pretty cool, man. So let's go ahead and play a couple more while we're on the air. Don't want to keep you guys up too late. For you folks that are still sticking with me, thank you very much. I tried my best at some. I always wanted to do one, and I don't know why, but I always wanted to do a Latin kind of a crossover song, and so I did. And this is I made there's I think I got 10 of them out on this this CD here, and once again I did the lyrics. I didn't do the Spanish part because me no hablo español, poquito más, and that's it, you know. But I really kind of like the Latin music. It's always kind of cool. I like all genres of music, to be honest with you. Like I've told you guys before, and when I was doing the monster trucks full time, man, on Thursday night flying out of Denver, man, it was trying to get me in the mood for the weekend, and it was hard rock. I rocked out on the airplane, and then all weekend long, you know, we had different genres because you got to play different music because there's different tastes in the auditorium, so you got to play all those different songs. But on Sunday, it was my head against the wall, earbuds in, and it was Dean Martin or maybe James Taylor or something like that, man. Just something chill, just something to chill that I just that I didn't have to listen to anybody, and just kind of enjoyed it. So anyway, here is a song, and it's called Midnight in San Miguel. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal.
Midnight in San Miguel, golden light falling on the hillside of town, church bells ringing as the sun goes down, cobblestone streets whisper soft and low, every turn saying don't let go. Lantern shadows dancing on your skin, warm night breeze pulling us in. Felt your hand, didn't need words, hearts talking louder than anything heard. Time slowed down the moment you were near, something in the atmosphere. Que noche tan bella, mi corazón empezó a creer. Que noche tan bella, mi corazón empezó a creer. Oh, midnight in San Miguel under cathedral, the stars we fell. Baila conmigo, don't say goodbye. Dance with me. Love was written in the sky. From rooftop candles to the violin, I didn't know where you ended and I begin. San Miguel, San Miguel, donde nace el amor, where love is born. Girl, forever started on that night for sure. Music drifting from a courtyard band, wine glasses trembling in your hand, street guitars playing our song. Somehow felt we belong. Pastel walls in amber glow, moonlight painting everything gold. In that moment I understood, some places change you for good. Didn't chase it, love just arrived right there between your eyes. Quédate conmigo, stay with me, no dejemos morir la luz. So midnight in San Miguel, heaven never felt so real. you. San Miguel, testigo del destino.
Two souls turning into one camino.
Bell tower calling, love awakening. Stars above quietly celebrating. Esta ciudad nos unió para siempre, tú y yo.
Forever night.
Didn't plan it,
Didn't try.
San Miguel just heard our why. Oh, midnight in San Miguel, we're too lonely. Hearts were healed under a painted Mexican sky.
I found my forever in your eyes.
From that first touch to this moment, still every road leads back here. I know it will. San Miguel, amor eternal.
Eternal love.
Our beginning unforgettable.
Church bells fading, candles burning low.
Ooh.
Mountain air saying don't let go.
Ooh, buenas noches, mi amor.
Good night, my love.
Until this town calls us home once more. Ooh, midnight in San Miguel. Oh, 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 oh.
There you go, man. Midnight in San Miguel. This next song comes off the Black Tie Soul album. And for you folks that don't know what the Black Tie Soul album is these are a bunch of gentlemen that I asked to use their car in the name of this song. I never used any of their names, but I used a friend of mine, Raul De La Torre. I used his 71 Boattail Riviera, and these are just songs. The backstory on Black Tie Soul is Black Tie Soul was created because I wanted some songs that you could roll up to a black tie event in one of these classic cars, and people would just stop what they were doing and look and go, wow, that is really a beautiful automobile, man. And I took different cars, and like a 56 Crown Victoria, 60 model Corvette, and different things like that. There's a 57 Chevrolet, 55 T-Bird. This song that I'm going to play for you is a 61 Chevy, and this is called Roxanne, the Lady Devastator. We'll be right back here on Pedal to Metal. This is a car that belongs to my friend Justin Gurley. We'll be right back.
She comes sliding out the shadows like a whisper in the night. Lipstick red and tear glowing underneath that devastator white. Houndstooth seats looking sweeter than a Sunday morning prayer. Air ride floating low and slow, babe. She's barely touching air. From Durham, North Carolina, yeah, the lady's born with southern sass. She's a 60 Impala, and every heartbeat in the parking lot beats fast. Oh, you can feel the hush, yeah, you can feel the crowd freeze. 'Cause everybody knows what's coming when they hear her engine breathe. Roxanne, the Lady Devastator, Queen of Chrome, the show's annihilator. She don't fight fair, she steals hearts instead, with white paint shimmering and lipstick red. Oh, Roxanne, when her wheels hit the floor, it's all over but the crying. She walks off with the award. Roxanne, yeah, the diva of the show. original to the bone. Ain't a single faded dream. Billet wheels keep on smiling with those red line tires gleam. Got a 283 V8 singing like a choir from above. Power glide shifting smooth like she's making love. C5 brakes on her shoulders, but she never breaks a sweat. Every eye locks in her presence. It's a moment they won't forget, 'cause when she eases through that gate, yeah, the others lose their crown. One look, one breath, one heartbeat, and the judges lay the pencils down. Roxanne, the lady devastator, queen of chrome, the show's annihilator. She don't fight fair, she steals hearts instead, with white paint shimmering and lipstick red. Oh, Roxanne, when her wheels hit the floor, it's all over but the crying. She walks off with the award. Roxanne, yeah, the diva of the show. She just ain't steel and chrome, she's history, fire and pride. She's the dream that keeps on driving with every mile she glides. And when that sun hits her body, Lord, the angels harmonize, 'cause they know even in heaven ain't a car this fine. Roxanne, the lady devastator, she's a heartbreaker, a soul shaker, no imitator. Every man, every woman stops dead in their tracks, 'cause ain't nobody topping that Impala from way back. Ooh, Roxanne, she ain't trying, she just glows. It's all over but the crying. Everybody knows Roxanne, forever the diva of the show. So bow down when she enters, 'cause legends never fade. Long live that white and red destroyer. Ooh, Roxanne, the lady devastator, born to take the stage.
There you go, Roxanne, the Lady Devastator, right there. So basically, what I did on this album is I asked each person, brief history about the car and where it came from and how they acquired the car and what chose them to make that car, and then I just sat down and kind of put the lyrics together and made an album. So this next one here, I'll play one more off the Black Tie Soul album, and this is called Vindication Ride. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal.
76 Eldorado, 18-inch wheels, base model no more. Reborn front to back, motor, transmission, suspension, interior, everything. Gunmetal gray, burgundy top, she shines like victory. And when she rolls, I roll. Back in '94, I saw her standing in the sun, white with that red interior. That's when the love begun. Taught my baby girl to drive, her small hands on the wheel. Every mile felt like forever. Every moment felt so real.
But life can cut you deep, leave you broken, hollow inside. Had to let her go to survive, but Lord, I cried.
But we came back stronger than before. Yeah, we came back, two hearts restored. You can break a man down, but you can't kill his pride. Now every mile we roll is a vindication ride. Ooh, vindication ride. 12 years later, I was looking, though I tried to keep it cool. Craigslist on the iPad, just a dream I shouldn't do. Then I saw her in Fort Collins, tired, pain, broken down. But my heart knew her the second that she spun around. I walked away the first time, tried to tell myself it's wrong. But Viva Las Vegas hit my spirit, and I knew where I belong.
2 years of rebuilding, every inch and every line. And when that burgundy top dropped, man, I knew she was mine.
Yes, we came back stronger than before. Oh, we came back, two hearts restored. Took a long dark road, but we found the other side. Now every mile we roll is a vindication ride, sweet vindication ride. Vegas lights in the rear view, Tahoe wind on my face, Napa Sun, Highway 1, no more running from the race. San Francisco sunrise, LA waves kissing the car, San Diego nights, Phoenix heat, we came so far. They see the car,
They see the man,
they feel the scars.
we still stand,
Life tried to break us,
but we survived.
look at us riding.
Look at us alive.
Yeah, we came back stronger than before. Oh, we came back, two hearts restored. You can take my money, take my time, take my pride, but you can't touch the way I feel on that midnight ride. Ooh. 19 years together, and we're still rolling strong. And if she's sold one day, that means her drive is gone. Until that moment, every road is home. And every night we ride as one.
There you go, Vindication Ride right there. All right, we got time for a couple more, and then I'm going to go. I got a busy day tomorrow here. So let's just see here. You know, when I was in high school, we had a group of young men that hung out together, and we were really, really tight. We were really, really good friends. And, life goes on and everything, and the best thing that we can do is we can keep our memories. And we had this club, and it was called Circle Promotions. And this club, we used to put parties on for people, and no matter what, if you were on the south side, which is our rival school, and you wanted us to put a party on for you, we put a party on for you. It didn't matter what. We had a centrally located place that we kept all the beer, and we had a charge account at Coors. We did more business on some weekends than some of the bars in Pueblo, Colorado. And if you guys know anything about Pueblo, Colorado, you know that there were definitely some bars in Pueblo, Colorado. So anyway, we got together and we had such a large time. And we were, my buddy Greg Musso and myself were the DJs. We played the music. And then we had guys that were on the floor making sure that everything kept calm and smooth, which they didn't, and we got into a few scraps and stuff like that. But hey, that's what happens when you're young. But the key to our success with Circle Promotions is we let all the girls in for free, and we'd charge the guys $5 a cup or $3 a cup or something like that. And we'd give them a solo cup. And if you turned around and bumped into somebody and your cup broke and you were a guy, you had to pay us another $3, man. But there was just the right amount of people, the right amount of girls, the right amount of guys. We always had such good parties, and it was such a meaningful time in my life. So I thought one day, I got to write a song about my boys, because some of them are no longer with us, and they're up in heaven, and they're watching down on us. And here's a song, and it's called Circle Promotions. This is about our life in high school as party throwers, I guess, or whatever you want to call us. This is Circle Promotions. We'll be right back here on Pedal to the Metal.
Back in school when Friday rolled around, word would spread all over town. If you wanted a party loud and proud, you called our crew, we'd shut it down. Greg and Jeff on the turntables, spinning records, keeping it right. Andy and Brian at the front door, keeping things cool all night. Dave, Mike, Ricky, and Don, walking the floor, just keeping peace. Never needed hired muscle there. We handled things like family. Girls got in for nothing at the gate, that's why the lines were long. People came from all around that Steel City town. We were Circle Promotions, brotherhood and friends. High school nights we'll never see again. Not just parties, it was who we were. Young and wild, but loyal for sure. Yeah, we were dreaming, running proud. Circle Promotions, everyone knew our name. Tight as knots in a rope we stayed, inseparable in every way. Didn't matter where the road would go back then, we thought it'd never change. Life rolled on like it always does. Some got married, some stayed free. Different roads and different towns, but that bond stayed strong in me. Some of the boys are up in heaven, watching down with that same old love, smiling when they hear our names, laughing at the good old days. And the rest of us, we all know when our time comes, we'll find that road where the music's loud and the doors stay wide and the whole
is memories, not just time. It's a bond that never leaves your mind. Through every mile and every year, that brotherhood is always here. Yeah, we were young, but we were proud. Circle promotion. But man, we were something to see. Circle promotions, brotherhood begun. Started with friends and turned into family.
That was a good time, man. That was guaranteed a good time. Kathy Musso, I didn't even see you on here, man. You made me tear up a little bit when I seen you on here. So anyway, I love you, Kathy, and I love each and every one of you. This will be my last song for the night, and then we'll go into the outro of the show. And then don't forget, we'll be back on Wednesday with another great show. We'll be playing music. No, we won't. We won't be doing any music on Wednesday. We're going to be talking to Craig from the Classic Car Group about his auction coming up. And then we'll be getting right into the show with Darren and Rebecca Schnell. They texted me this afternoon, or just this evening while we were on the show at the beginning, and they were in Germany getting ready to board the plane. She said it was 3 o'clock in the morning there. So they're going to be flying all night, sleeping, and they're going to come back here in the States. And then they're going to sit down and talk to us on Wednesday. So this last song here tonight is called Late Night Songs on the Radio. This is one of the songs that I had come to me in the middle of the night, and I wrote the name of the song down. And basically what it is, it's about a young kid that used to lay in bed at night listening to the music on a station that's no longer in Nashville right now. And he was listening to, all the oldies and all the goodies, and always wondering what it would be like to be able to have a song on the radio. And needless to say, he became famous. Not saying who it was or anything like that. It's never made after anybody, but and he got to hear his songs late night on the radio. So this is Pedal to the Metal. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to my guests. We appreciate you very much for being on, and we look forward to bringing you more quality shows each and every week here on Pedal to the Metal, Motors and Music.
Down in a small town south of Nashville, where the streetlights faded slow, I'd twist that old AM dial to a station I used to know. Low LAC 1510 coming through the midnight air. Those voices felt like heaven, and I was right there. Late night songs on the radio, dreaming under that southern glow. Chubby Checker Twist and Richie Valens crying. The Supremes kept my young heart flying. Didn't know back then I'd ever be one of those names they'd someday see, singing my own late night song on the radio. Mom and Dad were fast asleep, but I was wide awake, with a 6-string dream and a transistor beam, taking every note they'd made. Elvis shook, Buddy rolled, Ray Charles taught me soul, and somewhere in those static waves they carved my heart and soul. Late night songs on the radio, dreaming under that southern glow. The Platters crooning Fats Domino, Little Richard stealing the show. Didn't know back then I'd ever be one of those names they'd someday see, singing my own late night song on the radio. Now when I hear that crackling sound
song long ago. Late night songs on the radio, WLAC 1510 in stereo. From Chubby to the Supremes, they were fuel for my dreams. And now when they spin my tune, I smile and know it all began with late night songs on the radio.
All right, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Pedal to the Metal. I want to send out a huge thank you to each and every one of you for tuning in and supporting the show. I also want to thank all of our amazing sponsors. You're the ones that help keep the wheels turning, and we truly appreciate you. Be sure to join us every Wednesday and Sunday. We kick things off with music at 6 p.m. each night, and the full show starts at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Until next time, keep the pedal down, heads high, and we'll see you at the next show.